If you would excuse me, please. All right, you wanted to see me, Ares. What's up?
I want you to strike me with that. What's the problem? Could it be you're actually afraid to have to prove your strength, Gideon? There are many ways, both physical and magical, to pierce a ward such as this. And yet, you are totally unable to do so.
If I used Thunderwaker instead of this bronze sword...
Even if you did, that would be Thunderwaker's power rather than your own, so what would that prove? We both know that it's a powerful weapon, no matter who wields it. You're not a true comrade, Gideon. A true comrade fulfills their allotted role and is one you can trust to the death and fight alongside. Noticed. You couldn't pull your own weight, even in the recent battle with Desmond. Not only that, but having you along on a quest meant Ruti had to protect you, and that gave our enemy a very real advantage. Frankly, you're a liability, but what might be even worse is you're a dead weight hanging around Ruti's neck. You have the divine blessing of the guide. You instinctively lead and protect the first leg of the hero's journey. From the day you were born, your blessing made you as formidable as a veteran knight, a wonder to behold. And make no mistake, you fulfilled that role admirably. Even I can admit and respect that undeniable truth. But now, we no longer need you in our party. You must know Ruti and the rest of the members have exceeded your level. To put it bluntly, there's no longer anything you can do better than us.
But I'm trying really hard to do anything I can.
You're trying? What are you, a complete idiot? Listen, making an effort, even a successful one, is no excuse for being a liability. It's the epitome of selfishness to expect us to forgive you because you're trying hard. You simply aren't a comrade, and that's all there is to it. The hero wouldn't abandon a comrade, and I doubt she'll ever ask you to leave. You should consider quitting on your own so you'll no longer be a burden to your sister.
I'm second in command of the Bahamut, but he would forever stain their honor. Tell them I was out keeping tabs on the enemy and just never came back. Will you please do that for me? Don't tell them the truth.
Okay, very well. I suppose we can go with your story.
I'm grateful.
And one more thing. Make sure to leave your equipment here. Since we earned it, not you, it's only fitting.
And that was it. That's when I changed my name to Red and moved here to Zoltan. The truth is, Ares was right. I'm worried about my kid sister, Ruti, but that's silly. She's so much more formidable than I'll ever be. There's no glory to be had here, but I also don't have to risk getting killed in battle or deal with nerve-wracking intrigue. That's the path Zoltan offers. This is the second phase of my life. My blessing doesn't have any innate skills, but it has many common skills that anyone could obtain. The survival skill is one. It keeps me from getting lost in all but the deepest mountain reaches, and it allows me to identify most medicinal herbs. Oh, an owlbear. Just let it be. You're not in the hero's party anymore.
Hey, Red! I'm so glad you're alive and well!
Did something happen here?
How are you acting so casual? An owlbear was spotted in the mountains.
You're Albert.
I think that's Sir to you, D-Rank.
Right, fine. B-rank adventurer Albert, sir. So what do you want?
Well, I've heard about you, believe it or not. Your specialty is gathering herbs and you're a mountain expert, right?
Yeah, I do what I can.
I'm about to head out with this party to put down the owlbear, but we haven't done much in the way of herb gathering and all that, so we don't know the mountains very well.
I see. So you're needing a guide?
We just don't want to waste too much time, not on a lowly little owlbear.
Sorry, but I think I'll pass.
What is your problem? This is your big chance and you're missing it. It'll look great on your resume. Think about it. You might even make C rank because of this.
I've got no interest in C rank. If you must know, my dream is to open an apothecary and lead a simple life.
Fine then, we'll look else.
Cities having someone who knows the woods in the party. I can even guarantee your promotion to C rank if that helps.
I'm sorry, but I'm really not interested in that.
All right then, if you're sure. I'll be returning to the guild shortly, so maybe you could come drop off your herbs there.
Got it. See you there then.
Right. Now excuse me.
I'd rather keep my past a secret and avoid standing out.
Big brother.
I only made 90 perils this time. At this rate, it'll take over half a year to open a shop. But it'll be fine. It's not like I'm in some big rush or anything.
Red, it's me, Gons!
Stop knocking so hard on that door. You're gonna break it down. What's wrong?
Tanta has a really high fever. The doctor told us he thinks he's contracted white eye. Now!
What do we do? There isn't any medicine!
Don't worry, we'll have Red get us some. After all, there's no one in Zoltan who's more skillful at gathering herbs than he is.
Red, thanks for coming.
Let me have a look. Iris is turning white, mouthful of sores, and swollen lymph nodes on his neck. Yeah, he has all the usual symptoms.
Indeed.
How long since he developed a fever?
He collapsed right around 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
There's a very high risk of blindness after the first 24 hours, so he'll need the right medicine well before then.
Yes, I know. But with goblin fever and the white eye epidemic this month, we don't have nearly enough medicine left.
We have koku leaves, but not the blood needles. They should be starting to sprout in the mountains by now, I think.
Please, Red! You gotta get the herbs he needs. I know the mountains are dangerous right now, but I don't have anybody else I can turn to for help. I'll pay any price, whatever you want. I mean it. You've gotta save him.
The mountains are currently off limits, so the Adventurers Guild might expel me if they find out I was there. I'd like to avoid that.
Red, can you?
I'm happy to take this on as a friend instead of formal adventuring work. So just don't tell the guild.
You're the best, Red!
Be back soon. Please keep an eye on Tanta for me, will you, Doc? Okay, looks like the coast is clear. High speed mastery. Lightning speed. I don't want to waste any time, but it's pretty likely I'll run into Albert's party if I take the shortest route. The long way, then. That smell! Great, they used fire magic. Why did it have to be right here? This is the only good patch of blood needles in the whole region. But how can I extinguish this fire? If only Ruti and Ares were here to deal with this instead of me. There you are. Guess you dodged Albert.
Albert, over here!
B ranks or something. But I did help guide you, so I'm looking for nothing wrong.
Never mind. Let's get out of here before the resistance magic wears off.
He'll be fine now. The medicine seems to be working, and it was administered early, so there's no permanent damage.
What a relief.
I don't know how to thank you.
Well, we're very lucky we got the medicine in time, and that's all thanks to Red.
Thank you, Red. I'm so grateful.
I'm so sorry that helping us put you in danger.
Oh, no worries at all.
I can't believe him. Only a total idiot would burn the main blood needle supply like that.
You know, Red, doctors around here would be delighted to have an adventurer like you open an apothecary. Please be sure to let me know whenever you set up shop. I'll have plenty of orders for you.
I'd welcome the business.
Where are you going? Join us for dinner.
Maybe next time. Keep a close eye on Tanta tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I can't believe that after an all-out effort, I only managed to gather one bag of blood needles. It's my limited blessing. I've improved my common skills as much as possible, but I've hit my limit. If this really is the best I can do, then I definitely won't be saving the world anytime soon. No wonder they kicked me out.
Red! I couldn't let you leave without thanking you again. My friend, in saving Tanta, you've saved my family. It's stupid. Who knows what would have happened without you? I'm so grateful that you came to live here in Zoltan.
Thanks. Maybe we should talk about the reward now before we forget.
Oh, right. Well, go ahead and ask away then. Don't be shy.
I won't be. I'm finally gonna ask for the thing I want most in the world.
Yeah, and that's when...
Hey, it's Rit the hero.
I wonder if she'd let me join her.
Rit does the majority of her work solo. She wouldn't give you the time of day.
Hi, Rit!
Make an exception.
Interesting. I've never seen you dressed like that.
Probably not. I've been invited to a friend's celebration, so...
Oh, this is probably a bad time then.
Stop. You know I'll always help with whatever you need, so don't even think twice about it, okay?
Well, thanks. I need to file a job completion report.
Sure. I'll just go ahead and prepare the form.
So what's the occasion?
Red really wanted to celebrate his shop's completion. He's an adventurer who specializes in gathering medicinal herbs and such, but today he's opening his brand new apothecary.
He's an herb gathering specialist? That sounds interesting.
Pretty charming, too. The townspeople all adored him right from the start. But I think there might be more to him than meets the eye. He gets this really pensive look at times.
So there's more to him.
That's nothing unusual in Zoltan, though. I suspect Red is actually far more formidable than he's letting on. I just have a feeling.
Oh yeah? Now you've definitely piqued my interest. Give me the details.
No problem. Here's the first thing.
So you're saying this Red fellow gathered endangered herbs in a wildfire and brought them back to town?
Yep, and here's the interesting thing. He keeps claiming that he gathered them up before the guild put those mountains off limits, and I don't buy it. But the guild has no proof, and he got the much-needed blood needles, so I guess they just decided to leave it at that. I was blown away that he was willing to risk his life to gather herbs for someone else. I mean, it's rare for an adventurer to do that, right? Come to think of it, Red has quite a chivalrous side. Maybe he was a knight before he came here.
A knight?
Is something the matter?
It's nothing.
I finally have my shop.
What do you think, Red?
Thank you so much, Gons. You really are Zoltan's top carpenter.
Well, don't forget Tanta lent a hand.
A man always keeps his promise.
That's right, he should. And it matched. This is the reward I requested from Gons. He agreed to build it for me for free. As it turned out, I had just enough saved up for the building materials.
Red, just wanted to make sure you received that order I placed with the apothecary.
Yes, I definitely did. I'll have it delivered to you tomorrow evening.
Great, thank you.
Guess what I heard down at the port? The hero's party actually managed to defeat Gandor's forces not just once, but twice.
Really? Then it's only a matter of time before they defeat the Demon Lord, too.
The world is safe and sound as long as we have the hero Ruti.
It was all for the best. And for Ruti, too.
Hey, Red! Give us a speech about your big dreams!
Well, the truth is, there's no need to be pretentious. After all, I'm not a knight in the hero's party anymore. You've already made my dream come true. Thank you. Now all that I want is to take it easy. On hot days like this, for instance, I just want to share some food and drink and chat with everyone here. So please, come by whenever you like. Much slower life began. Where are all the customers? These medicinal herbs and concoctions are gonna expire if nobody buys them. But with all this rain, who could blame the people for staying warm and cozy at home? Welcome!
Gideon. I can't believe it. It really is you.
Hi, Rit.
It's been forever since I've seen you, Gideon.
Actually, I've been going by Red these days.
Yeah, so it seems. I heard about it down at the guild. I certainly never would have expected to see you here in Zoltan.
Rit is a B-rank adventurer in town. Her full name is Rizlet of Lagurvia, the second princess of the Duchy of Lagurvia, a major military power. What about you? After all, you're a princess. Why is a princess working as a B-rank adventurer in the boonies?
Some people back home favor me for the throne over my younger brother, the Crown Prince. So I decided to leave before it tore our family apart. Just enjoying my freedom till things settle down.
I see.
Hey, by the way, what's with the name? Ritney?
Truth is, I couldn't think of anything, so I riffed off Rit.
I'm flattered. I can't believe you actually remembered me.
Well, yeah, of course I remember you. I mean, we were comrades. Brief though it was.
Comrades, huh? You still insist on calling it that? So Gideon, or Red, sorry, what are you doing here? Unbelievable! That's not fair! You two adventured together for so long!
Yeah, well, the fact is, I was a liability.
That's not true! You did your best to ensure the party always succeeded! You totally worked your butt off!
You don't have to get mad. As long as I was there, I endangered my comrades. Retiring before any harm was done was for the best.
But do you really think that Rudy and the rest of the party are okay without you?
They beat Gandor, a celestial king in the Demon Lord's army. They're doing just fine. Your tea's gone cold. I'll go make some more.
No, this is fine.
I haven't seen you in a while. Least I can do is serve you a good cup of tea. I was banished from the heroes' party. There's Faruti.
It's so good. I think it might even be better than the tea back at court.
Oh wow, that's laying it on thick. I only have novice-level cooking skills. I sure can't compete with a chef's divine blessing.
Well then, maybe the real reason why it tastes as good as it does is that you made it for me.
We met several years ago. It was in the border town of Alinor in the south of Lagurvia.
The orc sightings seem to be appearing out west. Well, the vast majority of them are anyway.
All right, so we go defeat them.
But they might be scouts.
That's the most likely.
Hey, sweet maid. Come on, let's have a drink. Don't ignore me. The name's Dear, little darling. You must have heard of me. Oh, that hurts. Hey, what do you think you're doing, you witch?
Rethinking that tone now? You've picked the wrong one to mess with.
My bad! I'll be on my way!
You haven't paid yet! So were you disappointed that I didn't need your help? Then understand this. The Duchy of Logurvia doesn't need the hero to crush the Demon Lord's army!
Just ignore her, okay?
Yeah, I know that.
Well, she certainly has some spunk.
Who do you suppose she is?
That was the champion, Rit! The most formidable adventurer of all!
She's never been defeated in the arena! She's our beautiful pride and joy!
You weren't very honest with your feelings back then. You seemed to be really prickly.
Oh wow, was I really?
Yeah, we fought side by side a few times, but you always complained.
But I could be honest about my feelings sometimes.
Like when?
You know, like that time at the mountain village.
Oh.
So, made any progress?
Nope. Nothing to speak of.
You know, I'm starting to realize the Heroes Party isn't too great at collecting info.
You're probably right. There's never been anyone in our group that had a blessing to help us with that.
Well, our investigation has been making terrific progress. Want to hear about it?
Yeah. Let's have it.
Please, Princess Rit, I beseech you, tell a fool such as me. Then I would be more than happy to tell you all about it.
All right, please, Princess Rit. Won't you tell a fool such as me? It's quite a small price to pay to save Logurvia, don't you think?
Now I feel bad.
Really?
What's that mean?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you'd admit feeling guilty about anything.
What? Seriously? Fine then, now I'm not even gonna tell you.
Oh, forgive me. Okay, so what did your investigation uncover?
I found some strange tracks around the village. They seem to be fresh and indicate travelers moving regularly back and forth from the north.
From the north? That's interesting. There's a mountain cabin used by loggers up there, you know.
Right. But here's the thing. The only logging being done is happening toward the northeast.
It's strange how even though no wood's being delivered, the logging continues on just like normal. But then also, there are those strange tracks. The question is, where did the missing wood go?
I don't know. There's no sign of it having been moved.
Must have been magic.
Most likely. I don't understand why the villagers aren't all up in arms about this.
Hostages, I bet. There are almost no children or old folks left around here.
Huh. So you think it's a group that's organized enough to hold hostages?
Yeah. And that would eliminate both brigands and Goblin's army. Hey, Rit, don't you think we should be working together on this one?
Huh? With that party? Please, don't make me laugh. After all, I've already soundly defeated the Demon Lord's army twice. Logurvia has no need for the stupid hero.
It wasn't the main force, though, when you beat them back.
What's your point? Logurvia has never one time lost land to invaders. We win battles, it's as simple as that. We don't lose.
When that enormous force of goblins attacked, your ancestors requested help from Central. I doubt Logurvia is too proud to do what it takes, no matter what it is, if it will give them a real shot at victory.
No, they just can't. I can see that I'm gonna need to take care of this myself. Then Father won't have to cede command of any of our forces. And the Royal Guard will remain his, so he won't have to depend on the Heroes Party or anyone else to do it.
Okay. I'm not gonna twist your arm. Here.
For what?
Well, food has been pretty scarce around here.
Okay, but this better not taste gross. Oh.
What you think?
It's not too bad. Where'd you buy these anyway?
I made them.
Really? You did? Why?
I've gotten so sick of eating all these salt curds on these long trips.
Well, at least you did one thing okay. See? That was an honest feeling.
Oh, was it really? What about when we joined forces? You couldn't have forgotten that.
Look, you're not half bad, but don't dare let that go to your head, because all I'm admitting is that you're barely capable. Okay, he can't say it enough already!
Rit wasn't truly honest with her feelings till our big showdown with Shisandan. But sadly, the outcome of that battle was nothing to celebrate.
Fortunately, for the time being, the enemy offensive has come to a halt. But there's no doubt in my mind the Demon Lord's army will resume its invasion before long.
We must do something now! Food and fuel are both running low! We'll be annihilated if the war continues on much longer!
Don't forget, the enemy's in the same boat!
Huh?
I found a mountain fortress where they've been storing food. Instead of wasting more time, we should strike there. I think that's the smartest thing to do. So while our main force distracts the enemy, I can lead a party of adventurers in a raid on the fortress.
No way! We can't risk having Princess in enemy territory!
If they're also wearing thin, we can take cover and defend against the siege.
Well, Lord Gaius?
I actually like the Princess's plan. It'll serve as a decoy.
We'd like to aid the effort as well.
That is most welcome. I hereby entrust the castle's defense to the Heroes Party.
But unfortunately, the plan failed.
Master? What are you doing here? Who are you? And where is my master?
Well now, I am Shisandan, child. I devoured your master. You see, I needed his memories. Oh, dear student of mine. It's obvious that your people love you and consider you a hero amongst them. I use that fact to infiltrate your country with great efficiency. What do you think about my strategy?
What are you doing here?
I don't know, something didn't feel right about being left at the castle. Don't cry, Rit. For the hero's comrades, vengeance doesn't come through tears, only by cold steel! Ruti will be here shortly.
The hero!
You didn't attend the War Council again today. They decided to keep holding up. May I sit?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if you really don't want to fight, I won't make you, because that wouldn't do any good anyway. But I happen to think that you do want to. It's just this deep sorrow is weighing heavily.
That's probably true, but it's no use. I'm too freaked out. Just the thought of losing someone else. I'm scared, really scared. My master, the Royal Guard, and all those adventurers. I know them. Each and every one of the Fallen I knew. I know what they're like, how they live their lives. But they're gone. All of them are dead because of me. I will never see them again.
First thing we need to do is break through those siege lines. Then we can summon reinforcements and head straight into the Bewitching Woods. It's usually pretty much impassable, but a former comrade of mine lives there. Her name is Yorandrila, and with her blessing, I think we'd have a good chance.
That sounds good. I'll leave it in your hands.
Rit.
I'll fight if the reinforcements arrive, don't worry.
Doesn't matter. You know what does? Whether Lagurvia has the will to fight, the will and pride to keep going. You must join our quest for reinforcements, and help us out with battling the Demon Lord. Because without you, all the people of Logurvia will remember is the fateful day they lost their beloved captain of the Royal Guard. Even if the Demon Lord is vanquished, that bitter memory will remain a thorn in the Duchy's side. You are my comrade, and a comrade of the hero. However, I think you know this war isn't hers to win. It needs to be won through Logurvia's will to go on. Otherwise, if the Demon Lord returns after the hero has gone, you will never prevail.
So you're saying we have to claim victory ourselves?
That's right. Gained her will to fight, and the Demon Lord's army was vanquished. Hey, are you hungry or anything?
Starving!
I haven't gone shopping yet today, but I can throw something together.
Red, listen. How would you feel about letting me work here with you? Red and Rit's apothecary. It has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
Whoa, slow down. You're one of only 2 B-rank adventurers in this entire area.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna retire.
No, wait. I just opened shop and business is slow. I can't afford to hire anyone now.
Okay, but think about it. Who's gonna look after the shop when you're out gathering all those herbs? It would be a total waste to have to close up shop every time, right?
I don't have many customers, though I do see your point.
Well, it's early. Your business will grow. Do you have any special concoctions that can only be found here?
Oh, well, yeah. I have 2 original creations. This is my multiply potion. The way it works is you mix it with a magic potion. When you do that, it increases its volume by a factor of 5.
I'm thinking that's a bad idea.
But why?
Listen, I'm just saying if you start selling this stuff, potion prices will crash. It will never get approved at the guild.
We're talking potions here, not some kind of trendy, newfangled, super pricey magical device.
Affordable potions are vital. Making sure that they're available to all supports the economy. I mean, just imagine all the damage you could do if you made prices crash. So sorry about that, but I won't lie, I'm relieved.
You are?
It's just, I've always thought you were this amazing guy. You're multi-talented and always so chill. So I felt this vast distance between us.
Oh, come on, I'm not that big of a deal.
You are, and there's no use trying to deny it. But I never imagined that there would still be things you didn't know, or that you have a bird-brained side like everyone.
So, are you disappointed?
Honestly, I think it's made me like you even more.
So, this is the other creation I made. It's a new painkiller as effective as existing compounds, but thankfully it's proven to be far less addictive.
I like the sound of that one. But painkillers still require the Council's approval, even if it is less addictive than the alternatives that are on the market.
Oh, that's right. Whenever you have some extra time, that'll be fine. And I can't pay you much, but it'd be great if you would help out. I'm sure there are lots of things you could do.
Sure, but don't say it like whenever you have time, or then we'll never be apart again. Looks so good! It is good!
I'm glad you like it.
Oh my gosh, and now I can look forward to enjoying your cooking every day!
You will? Sounds like cooking will be more fun now.
So tell me, what time is breakfast?
Around 7 o'clock, I'd say.
And I guess I probably should get up early. I'll try.
Oh. She's coming for breakfast, too?
I know. Why don't we build a bathtub and I'll cover the cost?
A tub? I can't have you spending that much.
Don't worry about it. I mean, I'll be using it too.
What? She's even planning to bathe here?
You have one single bed, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Then I'll buy another tomorrow. My belongings are all in my item box, so I won't need new furniture or anything.
It's funny to hear you talk. I would think you were moving in.
Well, yeah, that's because I am. I thought I made that clear.
Please forgive the wait. This is Tisei. I've asked her to join our party in Gideon's stead since he's out now. She has the divine blessing of the assassin and is a rare talent, even among the Assassin's Guild elite. She'll be far more useful than Gideon ever was.
Thanks for this opportunity.
I had to scour the various guilds before I could find one of her caliber. Thanks to Gideon, I've had to work my fingers to the bone.
Dondon, martial artist blessing. Pleasure.
Theodora. And my blessing is the Crusader.
Is anyone listening to me?
It's the hero.
Hello, my name is Ruti.
Hi, I'm Tisei Garland.
I want you to understand you're going to be under my command, not Ares. Is that clear?
Yes, it is. And I will swear right now to obey your every command.
That's good. We're going to hunt for a weapon the previous Demon Lord left behind. We leave tomorrow.
I'll be ready.
Why am I on the floor?
Good morning.
Morning. You sleep okay?
Not really. Guess I'm just not used to that bed.
I got it for next to nothing, so I can't say I'm all that surprised.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. That's not really why I had trouble sleeping, though. So good! Oh, it is.
Great, because you better eat up. We have a busy day ahead, so we'll both need lots of energy.
On it. First, I'm gonna go buy myself a bed. Then I'll run home and grab some paintings that'll look good in the shop.
Paintings?
Yeah. The impact of good artwork is nothing to sneeze at, you know. Displaying a compelling piece of art is always a sure way to boost sales.
Really? I've never heard of that before.
Oh, we also need to go ask the Zoltan Council to review and approve the new painkiller you created. It's probably going to take some smooth negotiating.
Well, I've got that part under control.
Oh, so hey, about my salary. How about 1.5, which will total up to around 30 perils a month?
That's a reasonable salary for live-in help. For Rit, though, it seems like less than she deserves. What if she ends up saying she'd rather not be paid at all? I'd probably just insist on it and offer her even more if I'm honest. Okay, I'm fine settling on that.
Wait.
Wait a second. Did she only say she wanted to live here so I wouldn't worry as much about paying her a real salary? Don't tell me she had it all planned out from the beginning. I appreciate it.
Oh, sure. Totally my pleasure.
Zoltan's far removed from the threat of the Demon Lord's army. It feels like it's in another world. It's a land without any urgent need for the hero.
A land without any urgent need for the hero? I mean, I'm glad of that, but sometimes I feel like something's missing.
You do?
Doesn't matter. After all, I didn't join Ruti and the rest of you even when I could have. I have no doubt that I would have found a life spent adventuring with you and the heroes party to be satisfying, but I know being here is the right answer for me.
We have left the blood-soaked path of the hero on our own accord. Now, we travel the land of Zoltan simply as Red and Rit.
Storm Thunder, you there?
My, if it isn't Lady Rit, thank you for choosing to shop at my humble little... Hold on just a minute, what's Red doing here?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
I've just decided I'm going to move into his place. So now I'm shopping to buy a brand new bed.
Congratulations, isn't that wonderful news? Red, you're killing me here, you lucky dog, you. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Hey, come on. You've got the wrong idea. Hey, Storm, what's the deal? You weren't nearly this nice to me when I was in here.
You know why? Because customers who haggle 30 minutes over a cheapo bed don't get treated the same as those who pay full price for a quality product.
Well, that double bed's gonna be perfect for me.
I really think you should make it a single.
Sheesh, what a wimp.
Come again.
Such a wimp. Unfortunately, the bed won't fit in my item box. Would you please deliver it to Red's shop instead?
Of course, you got it, Rit. Thanks for your business.
There sure is a lot of good stuff at Storm Thunder's shop, don't you think?
Well, yeah, Storm Thunder has the Craftsman blessing, and he's leveled it way up.
Wow, you know how high a blessing's level is?
Oh, I just happened to learn about his. I was helping him by hunting to barter for some goods.
Ah, I get it.
The Almighty Demis grants a divine blessing to all living things at the time of their birth. Lineage and education have no impact on the blessing granted. Orphans who come from the slums have been granted the Strategist and General blessings. And at the same time, even some of royal birth have been granted the Thief blessing. At the end of the day, their success depends completely on whether or not they can level up their blessing. So then the question is, how does one level up? There's but one way. You must battle and slay someone. Someone who has a blessing. It's the same with all blessings, whether they're battling each other just to level up. This world, it's rife with violence.
Tanta, no! Are you okay?
You son of a...
Is that a skill?
Hey, stop it! That's enough!
Ow!
Wow. You know, at your level, you should be fighting monsters along with the adults.
Yeah, you talk tough, but all you got is that crappy broadsword!
Tanta, you okay? And what about you? You good?
Yeah, but
His name's Red. He's my friend. He's also an apothecary and an adventurer.
Wow, really? That's why he's so strong.
This is my friend Al.
Al, it looks like you hurt your knee.
We gotta patch you up. It's Miss Rit! Wait, hold on. What are you doing here with Red? Do you live here now?
I'm here with Red because we're good friends, and yes, I just moved in with him yesterday.
What? I had no idea you even had it in you, Red!
Good grief, people are weird.
Huh. It'll feel better in a few days.
Thank you.
Why were you two fighting earlier?
It was that guy's fault. We were just playing, but he told us we needed to scram because we were in his way.
That kid is already developing his blessing. That was a pretty strong attack for a minor.
Yeah, I know. Thing is, Adami hasn't always been this violent. He's been an annoying hothead lately.
He must have discovered his blessing.
Wow, is that really what happens?
It has an impact for sure. Divine blessings do affect a person's personality.
Why is that?
For example, with the Craftsman blessing, you'll crave building things and you'll love it. And with the Mage Blessing, your thirst for knowledge will start to grow.
So, what's Autumn's blessing?
I'm not sure, but probably Bar Brawler.
That's a blessing?
It's a blessing focused on fighting with whatever might be at hand. They'll use anything they have as a weapon, like rocks or jugs of booze. They're good at knocking people over or flinging them through the air, that kind of thing. The problem is, Ademi has a really high affinity for his blessing.
Affinity?
Right. Your skills can grow stronger when you have a natural affinity for your blessing. Ademi is a natural-born brawler.
So he's good in a brawl? Ugh, what a crappy blessing.
I agree. Really couldn't have said it better. It would make life a lot easier for everyone if blessings were all socially acceptable. But some definitely aren't. Now, when Ademi encounters any kind of obstacle, his blessing makes him resort to violence.
Oh, now I see.
You don't need to worry about it, though. His blessing had a very powerful...
No, I don't want a blessing.
Are you out of your mind? Don't say that out loud. The church elders would never understand.
So have you discovered what your blessing is yet, Al?
Yes, I've been gifted with the Weapon Master blessing.
Wow, that's a very impressive one. It's a blessing which enables you to specialize in one type of weapon.
Although, if it means I'm gonna be like Ademi, I don't know.
Al, I know exactly how you're feeling. Coming to terms with your blessing can be scary. After all, it can determine the life you'll lead.
Rit has the Spirit Scout blessing. That means she's a scout for forest dwellers. That probably explains why she couldn't live peacefully in the castle. Because her blessing craves freedom. Remember, no matter what blessing you might have, you'll always be you. Blessings are but a part of you. Think about it. Even a mother who's usually gentle may sometimes lose her temper when she gets angry.
I see.
You're a sum of all the parts that make you who you are, blessing included. But you're not a slave to it. It's a big part of you that you can still control your life.
Really?
Yeah. Your blessing gives you lots of skills for overcoming fear. As long as you have your mastered weapon, you'll always be okay.
I'm kinda afraid of the dark. Will it help me get over that?
Sure. Even if it's super dark, you won't get scared.
That's a relief. Thanks so much, Mr. Red.
Al, we'd better get going.
All right.
Listen, come by our shop anytime you're feeling anxious about something. As long as you don't mind advice from a D-rank adventurer.
Thanks. Can I maybe come over to play, too? Even if I don't need advice?
Sure. I might even feed you.
Sounds great!
Bye-bye!
Well, we should be off too.
Now it's time to go get Red and Rit's Apothecary's future hit product approved.
Are you sure about this? Once we've changed the name, I won't let you off so easy if you want to quit the shop.
So, I guess you're saying you want me to stay here forever?
Still no! No, no, no!
But my concoction is a lot less addictive than...
I'm a busy man! Get that out of my face and scram!
Looks like we've got no choice but to go over his head.
It's worth a shot.
Let's go!
Miss Rit, I'm surprised to see you've teamed up with someone. You've always worked solo. Should be interesting. What can I do for you?
Well,
I see. I apologize for that, but your timing couldn't have been much worse.
Has something happened?
There's a remedy we approved only a month ago. Now, as we come to find out, it's being misused as an illegal narcotic. It's spreading fast on the black market to everyone from townsfolk to nobles.
And the remedy was approved only a month ago?
That's right. The new remedy was mass-produced outside of town, and once it was approved, it flooded the market so quickly we were completely taken aback. It seems clear that the maker was targeting illicit use from the start, so now our reputation has taken a big hit. This fiasco has done great harm. Dan, who is in charge of the new remedy, has been dealing with angry townsfolk non-stop.
I see.
All that being said, seeing as how this request is coming from you, Miss Rit, I'll go ahead and personally approve it for you.
wow, you'd really do that?
We appreciate it a lot. Sorry for making you do all the heavy lifting in there.
Oh, there's no need to apologize.
But I did say leave the negotiating to me like some kind of idiot.
This. And I want to keep doing so. Don't you understand, Red? I would do anything for you.
Oh, Rit, thanks for that. I think we're great.
Yep.
My new painkiller was approved. So that's a good start, but it will take a while before its effectiveness is known in Zoltan.
Yeah, the shop is in dire need of a hit remedy and one that's fast-acting in the sales department.
A hit remedy, huh?
Do you happen to have any revolutionary ideas for something customers will want to buy at all costs?
Let's eat while we think it over.
I love that idea! You know, you really are a good cook, Red. How about serving food along with your concoctions?
Come on, don't be silly. I mean, my cooking skill is actually really low. I can't compete with a professional chef. Plus, I'm certain I've never even heard of an apothecary that serves... An apothecary that serves food?
What is it?
I think we should give it a try.
What's that?
This is a nutritional supplement. It's good for colds, exhaustion, and preventing sicknesses. The thing is, it's difficult to take because it's so bitter.
Is that apple jam?
Make the bitterness accentuate the jam's sweetness. And thankfully, my prep skill lets me bake without destroying any of the nutritional value.
I get it. So it's like medicine in cookie form.
Now for the final test.
So yummy! This just might work!
Yeah!
Free samples! Everyone come get your free samples from Red and Ritz Apothecary right here! It helps prevent colds and other illness. It's medicine without the bitterness. Would you like to try one? Let's go! They're also effective for post-battle exhaustion. Get your free samples right here!
Free sample of the day. So would you like to try one?
Cookies? No thanks.
Welcome, ma'am.
Hello. Our daughter caught a cold last night and now she has a fever. And someone told me you were selling medicinal cookies. Is that true?
Yes, we sure are. Would you like to try one?
They have that bitter medicine inside, right? Delicious! My daughter would actually love the taste of this.
Hey, I'd like one too. Great. It's all thanks to you, Rit.
You really think so? 'Cause you just made my day.
Are you kidding me? Without you, I'd probably still be twiddling my thumbs without a single customer in sight! Rit, thank you for being there for me!
Well, sure. I'm so happy I can be here with you, Red. Seriously.
I'll never forget each and every word you just said to me.
I'm sick of this! Do you even realize how much time we've wasted in this desert? The desert dwellers are completely useless, and we have no leads for the weapon we're after. Now you want to go back and resupply again?
It can't be helped, can it? It's the previous Demon Lord's weapon, so it was never going to be easy to find. I did my best trying to negotiate with the desert dwellers, but they are a lowly, salt-of-the-earth people who won't even obey the king of this land.
The state of supplies and negotiations were never this bad when Gideon was here!
Are you saying that I'm less useful than he is? I'm a sage, so I have no need for his common skills.
Whatever. I'm gonna go find Gideon.
You can't...
I joined this party because it was a shortcut to defeating the Demon Lord. That's the whole reason I'm here. But if that's no longer true, then there's nothing left for me. You made a fatal tactical mistake when you unnecessarily banished Gideon from the party.
I couldn't have stopped him. He left of his own free will.
Dawnin, you're going to look for my brother?
No, milady. Yes, I believe that we need Gideon in our party. Surely even you must.
Even I what?
What I mean is...
I'll allow it. Now go.
Dawnin!
Dawnin, I want you to go and find my brother. The rest of us will continue our journey.
Ruti!
So, what now?
I have no choice but to go. Hey, I've been wondering, do you think Ares could have killed Gideon simply because he was in his way?
Well, Eurandrila suspected that he might have.
That hurt. She was beyond upset.
She knew Gideon's abilities, and she appreciated them. He was always a strong and skilled fighter. I was impressed he could fight that well using only common skills, because it's not easy.
He was a tactician worthy of my respect.
And yet, somehow, you never failed to criticize his combat blunders either.
Well, because that's just the kind of man I am. Mistakes are bound to repeat unless they're expressly called out. But I swear to you on my blessing, I never once thought Gideon was a liability to our party. Not at all.
I'm glad, and I suppose you'll tell him so when you see him, right? We both know Sir Gideon's a worthy fighter, and that means a lot coming from us. The greatest martial artist of our times, and the master of the Temple Knight spear fighting. It doesn't even matter how skilled a mage Ares is. He'd be hard-pressed to slay a knight who's so revered, especially right next to you and me.
That's a very good point. So then, Gideon yet lives. I'm off to find him.
Good morning, Red.
Morning. Life can be so unexpected. If anyone asked if I'd ever thought this would be my future, I'd tell them I had no clue. I could have guessed battling the Demon Lord with the champion Ruti, or defending the capital as second in command of the Bahamut Knights, or even receiving a small domain and living as a noble. But living way out in Zoltan, running an apothecary with a princess? Not so much.
Red! I'm all finished up over here.
Great, thanks. Does an omelet and herb salad sound good for lunch?
Oh, heck yeah!
Yep. This isn't so bad.
Welcome!
What? That's Champion Rit!
What the heck are you doing in Red's store?
Red, tell us what's going on here.
I don't know, one thing led to another and then...
I decided to retire from adventuring and start working here. Red and I are living together now, and so far I'm loving it.
What the... What's the thing?
I don't know, all kinds of things.
What the hell?
Anyway, can I interest you in a potion while you're here?
Of course, why wouldn't I?
I can't. I just cannot believe the Champion Red is actually living with Red!
Hey, Maya! We better go after her.
I'll be back, Miss Rit. Wait for me.
Zoltan's most formidable adventurer now works at an apothecary. I guess that would be a shock. But then again, people can become an adventurer whenever they want to and stop adventuring whenever they like. Freedom's kind of built into the job.
Know what? I'm in the mood to drink some mead.
Some mead?
You know, honey-based liquor.
I know what it is, but where's this coming from?
Well, nothing in particular, I guess. I, just had a sudden craving for it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Unfortunately, we don't have any, but there's wine.
No, it's gotta be mead or nothing. Would you be okay if I go buy some?
Sure. Why don't you run over there before the store closes?
Okay, I'll be back in a sec.
See you in a bit. A dinner that goes well with mead. Something like bread and cheese stew sounds good. Welcome in. Albert, sir.
What a hole in the wall.
Thanks for that. Now then, what do you...
Not here to buy medicine. You're happy working in a place like this?
I am. It's my own shop, filled to the brim with my very own concoctions. I'm earning enough now to live in a way that's quite comfortable. And I have a cute roommate. Anyway, I'm totally satisfied.
Those who know nothing of the good life have such low expectations. But whatever. Hey, D-Rank.
Oh great, now what?
All I want from you is the truth. Did you kill the owlbear? Tell me.
What are you talking about? Everyone knows you killed the owlbear, right?
Nope, it wasn't my sword that delivered the fatal blow. I know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. The wound was obviously made with a blade that's far less sharp than mine. You know, like maybe that bronze stick of yours.
Oh, I'm just a D-rank adventurer. I couldn't take down an owlbear.
I'll ask you one more time. Tell the truth. Did you kill that owlbear, Red?
I already told you it wasn't me.
I thought I'd ask you to join our party, but it seems that's not in the cards.
Rit, back off! Rit? But you're... What are you doing here?
What are you doing? Red is someone I happen to hold very dear.
He came to ask me to join his party. That was just Albert's way of testing me.
Wait, how are you standing there right now? You were just behind the counter.
I mean, I waited till it was safe to come out.
Get the hell out of here. Red, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
Nah, why would I be?
That's a relief. I mean, what is his problem anyway? Maybe I should have gone ahead and cut him down, huh? We could have totally claimed self-defense.
Unfortunately, Albert's the only B-rank adventurer in Zoltan right now. I'm afraid killing him is out. The town still needs him, even if he is a big jerk.
Does it really, though? And you didn't even fight back, Red. I don't understand that.
Because I was sure it wouldn't escalate. I knew he'd stop.
What would you have done if he hadn't stopped, though?
I guess I would have had to fight back.
But how would you have managed that, considering he already had a blade to your neck? You're capable of something like that?
I don't know. In any case, you really didn't have to drop the mead that you just laid out good money for.
Right, sorry! I just...
Though I'll admit, I'm happy you could get so upset for my sake.
Sure. Cheers. Well, we have all the furniture we need actually begun.
Is that what you wanted to toast to?
Maybe. Oh, we could also really use a big bathtub in there.
Yeah, actually, I already talked to Gons about it. I agree.
I would love if it was a tub large enough for two.
At the same time?
I meant one that size.
Oh, of course. A big tub would be nice.
Wouldn't it? After a day's work, there's nothing like a long hot bath.
I meant to ask, would you like to try out my favorite sauna sometime?
Yes, please.
Okay, good. Let's go there on a day off soon.
Great. Ah, that's so yummy. Come on, Red. You drink up too.
All right. How did this happen? This is insane. Why did it devolve into an endurance contest? There it is. You done, Storm?
I've got lots more sweating to do today, boys.
Yeah.
What are we even competing over? Aren't we supposed to be here to relax?
You'd end up hiring the champion Rid as an employee at your shop.
You know, come to think of it, shouldn't you have gotten a double bed rather than a single the other day?
Mind your own business.
Oh, now I see, but if your relationship hasn't progressed to that point yet, you'd better be more courageous or you're gonna miss your chance.
Mind your own business.
Yeah, he's right. Bet you wish you'd got that double bed.
Mind your own business. Oops. I said that one out loud.
It sure is hot. The summers in Zoltan, I mean. The people of Zoltan get lazier than usual when summer comes around, as they don't work or even leave the house. They do nothing but lay around and sleep.
Where do you get off spouting an opinion on that? You were born and raised here in Zoltan. Don't make things up. We're lazy in winter, too.
Good. He's hit a wall.
I think it's finally warm enough, don't you?
Yeah, thankfully. The stove isn't exactly doing its best work today.
Why are they staring at me? What do they want? Jeez, I guess it's up to me. What do you...
I wondered what the heck was taking so long. What is wrong with you?
Oh, it's nothing. I forgot I felt a cold coming on earlier.
Well, that's not true. You're just overly competitive.
Good grief.
Hey, this whole place is practically empty. You okay? Hanging in there, Pops?
Haven't you heard? There's a new public bathhouse that just opened a little while back.
Do you mean that big place the nobles built?
Yeah, a state-of-the-art sauna, a restaurant, and even a masseuse. Seems like everyone prefers to go there now. How could I ever compete with something that fancy?
Zeph, stop! You never know till you try, so don't quit before the battle's over!
But this ramshackle old sauna couldn't possibly compete.
Huh? What's wrong with you? I'll keep coming here for as long as it's still standing, assuming you'll still serve drinks. Now give me a beer!
Coming right up.
One for me too! Give me a beer, Pops!
Give me one too! I'm loyal!
I'll join in too, because I love coming for a nice hot sauna with Red. Oh, but I'll pass on the beer, thanks.
While you're at it, one for me too?
You certainly are a strange bunch, you know, but I appreciate it.
I love this sort of thing, don't you?
I sure do.
What will we do if Zeph really closes up shop?
That would be sad. I like his sauna too.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything to be done at this point. We could easily promote his place if it had something that the big bathhouse lacked.
A price low enough for commoners to use it.
He can't afford to compete on price, though.
Maybe the best beer around?
Well, the competition has a restaurant, so sadly, beverages won't help.
Tea's ready. Here you go.
No, thank you.
This looks good!
Hey, Red, do you happen to have any thoughts about how Zeph could attract more customers?
I'll have to think.
This smells so incredible! It's some kind of herb, isn't it?
Yeah. I infused it with an herb that helps one recover from fatigue.
Well, it tastes delicious, which is the important part if you ask me.
Oh, thank you, Tanta. Oh, wow. I know. Hey, Pops.
We've come back for more.
Ah, welcome back. Something smells exquisite.
Well done. You don't miss a thing. Here, I brought you a potpourri sack.
A potpourri sack?
Yeah. We've been... And I had this idea. Steam therapy.
I can't say I'm familiar.
There's a race in a hidden vale. They're known to lead a very primitive existence, and they're more commonly known as the Wild Elves. Whenever they fall ill, they enter a cave and prepare an herbal soup. They let the steam warm and heal their bodies. So I had an idea. I made this to try their steam therapy here, in the sauna. This sack is full of herbs. We can hang it over the stove so the herb's aroma mingles with the steam, just like in those caves. It's both relaxing and good for the throat.
Oh.
Like it? If it works, I can offer you a steady supply.
It sounds very interesting for sure. But do you really think it'll be enough?
Well, we'll never know unless we try.
Oh. This isn't half bad, huh?
Yeah, we tried it out back at our place, but the aroma really shines in the sauna.
Wow. It seems I still have much to learn.
So, don't you think it's possible this could help you stay in business?
Maybe. It might be just what I need to keep customers coming back for more. 'Cause I'll have something here that the big bathhouse doesn't. Here I was acting like I knew everything about saunas, but it seems I was wrong. I gave up so fast. I was far too hasty, thinking it was time to throw in the towel. I haven't been humbled like today. All three of you have my thanks. I'll buy some potpourri sacks. I'd be thrilled to use them. You tossed us a lifeline here today, Red.
We did it!
Anytime.
Since you're here, get warm on the house.
Yep, it was a great idea. A new sauna experience.
Not fair! You don't get the sauna to yourself!
Yes, I would agree.
Okay, but then why are you half naked? What's with that?
Sheesh, what's the big deal? It's just you.
No, this isn't right. Plus, now is a married woman.
Huh?
What was that reaction?
I've got a towel on. It's perfectly fine.
I give up. Guess I'll just leave then.
What's the problem? Come enjoy the sauna with us.
Are you really gonna stand here and make a lady beg like that? If you're a real man, you should just do it. It's not as if you're a couple of teenagers. There's no need to blush like that. Just relax and have fun.
Anyway, whatever. I must say I'm impressed, Rit.
Impressed with what?
You have a keen eye choosing Red as your partner, seeing as he's about 1,000,000 times better than those noblemen one finds in the center of town. Though it's true some people make fun of him for being an eternal D rank, but he's a total pro at herb gathering. His work is absolutely flawless.
Yeah, when I first met him years ago, his work was tried and true perfection, and that's still the case. This time it just happens to be in a shop in Zoltan. Listen, Red. We should all come back here again.
Hit me again!
Coming right up.
A potpourri sack, huh? Not a bad call.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
I know, right?
Wow, it's warmed up nicely in here.
Not even.
This again?
Hey, that's enough already!
Stormy!
It makes me so happy to see his customers are coming back. Never in a million years would I have imagined that I would end up finding Zoltan as fulfilling as I do.
I was thinking that same thing earlier.
Well, we'll see you two later. Take care.
Yeah, see you later! Till next time. Such a nice family.
Yeah, they are.
The other day, when I said I wanted to drink some mead, there was a reason. The truth is, when someone gets married in Lagurvia, the couple takes a month off from work together and they drink mead and spend the entire time with each other. And so when I remembered that, I suddenly felt like all I wanted was mead.
Let's go home.
Yeah.
Unbelievable! Just when we could actually use their help, they leave the party! At this rate, we're never gonna find anything, let alone the weapon the previous Demon Lord left behind.
Excuse me. I finished setting up the tent like you asked.
How's your new party? Are you disappointed?
It's fine. No, I don't feel disappointed.
It wasn't always like this, you know. We never had these kinds of non-combat problems before. And in combat, we were like a natural-born team. It started after Sir Gideon was gone. Then the party fell completely apart. And the trust that was once there vanished, Vienna. So then, why did Milady...
We're good on potions. And we have enough medicine cookies, so...
Oh, sorry, folks. We are not quite open yet.
I am Galatine, a senior official at the Adventurers Guild.
Welcome, sir.
I've come to find out if the rumor that Rit's living here is true.
It is.
Then we would like to speak with her, please.
You're welcome to do that as soon as we're finished getting ready to open up.
Shouldn't she be allowed to answer for herself? You should at least speak with her before you give us an answer. We'd prefer to make us wait.
I answered because I knew what she'd say.
You seem quite confident, Master Red.
I'm kinda surprised you know so much about a D-rank adventurer.
I have memorized the faces and personal histories of every adventurer who's ever been a member of this guild. Very well, then. We'll wait as long as we must.
I appreciate your patience. I can take over restocking.
Those bigwigs are here, aren't they? I say we make them wait.
Sure, but please don't take too long, okay? I really do need your help here.
Welcome.
Aren't you the Thieves Guild's new...
You know who I am? That's impressive for a D-ranker.
What is it that you want? An elven coin.
Oh, you know what it is? Then I'll just cut to the chase. If you sever ties with Rit, the coin is yours. It's worth 10,000 barrels. I think you'll agree that's enough for you to live quite comfortably. I can get you women, too. Not the cheap ones. I'm talking the 50 peril a night kind.
Too low.
What?
Your problem is Rit's priceless. Not even 1,000 elven coins would be close to enough.
I can't tell if you're a big shot or just an idiot.
Sorry, but I know she's far more valuable than that. Why else would the Thieves Guild try this? Buying me off with elven coins.
Oh, I'm afraid you've got me there. Well, let me know if you ever change your mind. We'd be more than happy to bargain with you.
You can forget it, it's not gonna happen.
What do you want? More money?
No!
Perhaps you'd like a better title.
Not interested!
How about an honorary marriage?
Are you completely insane?
Enough already! I signed a lifetime employment contract with Red Shop because I retired from adventuring! You got that? Done! And another thing, if you end up hounding Red so much that he moves out of town, I will be going with him! Do not test me on this!
Huh? You heard that? Oh gosh.
A lifetime contract? To work here with me at my shop? Huh.
It's just... those guys... they refused to shut up and they wouldn't take no for an answer. Sorry.
Rit, come over here.
What for?
Well, I was thinking that... Give me your hand.
Okay. Wait, what are you doing?
It's a gift. A down payment on your lifetime of employment.
A bracelet with an amber stone. Wow. A down payment? I should warn you, if you keep giving me gifts like this, I might get the wrong idea.
You know, come to think of it, there is something else I'd like to go pick up. Do you have a favorite gemstone? Just wondering.
I think I'd like anything that you picked out. As long as...
Come here. I have a job for you. And it concerns Rit.
Of course. You know I'd be more than happy to help with that.
The Adventurers Guild has got a big mess. They're desperate to get Rit back out and adventuring again, as you're no doubt already aware.
Indeed.
The Thieves Guild feels the same way. They're just as hell-bent on convincing Rit not to retire. As if we needed anything else to worry about.
What does that mean?
Rit is the wild card around here. You know what that means. Any group she ends up on the wrong side of will always pay a hefty price. It's remarkable. Even the Thieves Guild tends to back off whenever it looks like she's getting involved.
Isn't her retirement something to be celebrated, then?
Not even a little bit. The situation is manageable as long as she's in the guild. But not when she's on her own. What if she suddenly saw us as a threat? Uncertainty is bad for business.
I see.
And that's where you come in, dear. What I've heard is that you know what her weakness is.
Yes, you could say that.
I'd ask what that was, but I know better. Keep your secrets, then. Anyway, the Thieves Guild isn't gonna pick a fight with her, and that's certain.
Okay.
So you know what I want? I'd like nothing better for this problem to take care of itself. Do you understand what I'm saying?
If the problem were to be taken care of, what would be in the deal for me?
Well, nothing officially, because the Thieves Guild has nothing to do with this. But maybe we could throw an easy job hauling cargo your way. How would that be? Said cargo might contain money.
Say no more. Leave it to me. I'll get it done.
I am so happy right now I can hardly stand it. To think I'd be living with Gideon. Or should I say Red? I never dreamed this would happen when we parted ways in Logurvia. With the Demon Lord's army on all sides and the captain of the guard fallen, Logurvia was in dire straits. As the crisis unfolded, we set off for the neighboring Duchy of Sunland to seek some kind of assistance. But first, we had to find a way to slip through the Demon Lord's heavily guarded lines. Gideon came up with a plan. He proposed that we head through the Bewitching Woods, which was considered impassable to humans, as well as the Demon Lord and his army. Our first stop along the way was a village that sat right at the edge of the woods.
Gideon! Finally made it after all!
Hey, Eurandrila. It's good to see you again. Sorry for the delayed reinforcements.
No worries at all.
Hey, Rit. This is
Yeah, same.
Her blessing is Singer of the Trees. She can converse with plants and have them come to her aid when necessary.
For those of us who were born in the Bewitching Woods, the magic cast upon it thankfully has no effect. Which means I can find my way through just by listening to what the plants say.
Eurandrila is the key to our current strategy. To be honest, I doubt that even the Demon Lord knows the way through the Bewitching Woods.
You're willing to place the fate of our entire party in her hands? I guess that means you must trust her a lot.
Yeah, I do. She's a true and trusty friend. Now let's get to work. Theodora and Donnan, protect the villagers and get them to safety. The rest of us will go through the Bewitching Woods. That means Ruti, myself, Rit, Eurandrila, and Ares will go together. By the way, where is Ares? Ah, yes. Those are the mercenaries he hired.
I wonder where we are right now. Is this north or south? I don't hear any spirits. Gideon is a member of the Heroes Party. Why would he bother wasting his time cheering up a depressed princess? I knew that... What's wrong with me? So dumb.
You okay back there, Rit?
I hope you're not under the impression that I need you to worry about me, because I don't!
I guess you're right. Apologies. My bad.
Know what?
No, what?
The White Birch just gave me the lowdown. Told me there's a river right up ahead. Would you want to bathe if we get to take a break?
Oh, wow. Like, take a bath?
You'll feel so refreshed. The High Elves have a saying. Cleanliness is next to holiness. Evil and grime go together. You ready? Take care of things, Gideon. We're off for a bit. Bye now.
But I never actually said I wanted to go.
Ruti, care to join us? That's what I thought.
All right, let's all take a break.
Are you nuts? We don't have time for that!
We promised we'd follow Eurandrila's lead while she got us through the Bewitching Woods.
Yes, I know, because you're nothing but a pushover.
Wait, that's not true! Try to relax. Gideon can handle things, okay?
No,
but...
I mean, don't you get it? No, of course you don't. It's so obvious you have no clue. How much longer now, Eurandrila?
Stop.
Scouts from the Demon Lord's army?
It can't be!
It's that mercenary. They did warn us. We knew the Demon Lord still had informers among the conquered nobles.
Look, I was convinced that we lacked information.
Well, what's done is done now. The question is, what can we do about it? I'll distract the enemy. Ruti and Rit, I want you to break through their line.
That's risky!
She's right. Even you can't think...
Trust in my brother.
But it's...
Eurandrila, I think it's best that you accompany him too.
Count on me.
Wait, Ruti. I don't think this is the best... I don't need your consent to give orders. Not to my own party, Rit.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do this if I thought I couldn't.
The Demon Lord's army was waiting by the Bewitching Woods exit. Fearing their presence, Sunland had deployed troops at the border. This allowed us to request reinforcements faster than expected. However... I beseech you, almighty Demis, And you, Lariel, Guardian of Hope. Please watch over Gideon. And Vic, don't claim Gideon as one of your own today.
Rit.
What? No, I'm not too scared to keep on going.
Fall back now.
No, wait! You're not charging it alone!
So this is the power of the hero. This is the hero Ruti's war.
Hey there.
Brother! Forgive me, there was no other way. I won't do it again.
Hey, it's all right. Eurandrila and I are fine now.
Never again.
Ruti. I didn't end up rejoining the heroes party after the battle. I had to help rebuild Logurvia, but that wasn't all. Mainly, I felt I shouldn't put myself back in the position to risk coming between Ruti and Gideon again. So I decided to continue my journey alone. To think I'd run into Gideon here in Zoltan. It's not—
Hey, just remembered. Don't you have a delivery?
Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that!
Young lady.
I've seen you before. In Logurvia.
My goodness, I'm so honored that you recognize me.
I've never known your name, though.
Good grief. I'm the adventurer Deer, Miss Rit. It's very important I speak with you.
Not interested. Good day.
Well, I know who you really are, Princess. What do you think of that?
So? It's not like I'm trying to hide it or anything.
Oh boy, let's not get bent out of shape. I can be a sweetheart just like Red, you know. I'm gonna tell Logurvia that you're living here with Red. That's right, Princess. You've played with fire for long enough. Return to adventuring, or go back to Logurvia. Either one will do. That whole royal succession thing should be settled by now, right?
I don't care about that. I couldn't care less about losing my social status in Logurvia. I don't need fame and fortune. As long as I can live like this with Red. And Red and Red's apothecary? That's all I need.
How could you want to live such a boring little life when you've got a blessing like yours?
Who knows? We may have it right. That's exactly what I want. I'm back.
Welcome home. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just hearing you say welcome home makes me happy. Even after all the time we've spent.
Boy, am I hungry. So let's eat, huh?
I don't need to sleep, and yet the nights are long and boring. It was so much better when my brother was still around.
Ruti, don't be shocked by what I'm about to say. I'm sorry to tell you this, but your brother has left the party.
Why's that?
Gideon said he'll keep an eye on the Demon Lord's army. Said he feels more useful as a scout at this point. I tried to stop him, but he'd already made up his mind. There was no changing it. So I finally gave up and let him go.
Why did he tell you? Why wouldn't he tell me to my face?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it was probably a matter of pride. I can certainly understand that. It makes perfect sense. I know you feel uneasy without your brother around. After all, you were just a normal little girl before you became the hero. Plus, compared to the amount of time with me. But I hope you know, I'll always be here for you.
He did something to my brother. Sorry about that. But you see, my journey must continue. After all, I'm the hero. But now there's a hole where my brother once was.
You filled my order to a T. Except, is it safe to assume that you still can't get any blood needles?
They've been hard to come by this year.
No luck, huh?
The merchants don't have much in stock either, unfortunately.
Hey! You okay in there?
Jackson! This is not good. He has an irregular heartbeat.
Try this. It's an antidote we made from Grace.
Needs right now.
Well, it's a first aid common skill, and I've taken it to the mastery level. Much like a doctor, I usually know how to relieve symptoms, even if I may not know what caused them.
Jackson, drink this.
Dr. Newman.
Isn't that... Come on, Red. Help me carry him to my clinic. Hurry!
Of course.
Well, he's out of the woods now, thankfully.
What do you think might have caused this, Doctor?
A narcotic. It was that recently approved medicine, I'm absolutely certain.
So what you're saying is this was an overdose?
That's right. The exact symptoms and treatments are as yet unknown to us. But I'd never have thought to use gray starfish grass. You saved the day, Red, and I'm so thankful. But I fear we'll be seeing more and more patients like this. I'd like you to go ahead and stock up on the medicine we'll need.
Got it, sir.
What took so long? I'm about to starve over here.
Sorry about that. Ran into some trouble.
Oh, really? What happened?
I'll tell you later. So, what are you feeling for lunch?
I think an omelet would hit the spot.
How long?
Sounds great. That's so beyond yummy.
Glad you like it.
It's so good, I'll even forgive you for coming home late.
Sorry. I had to stop at Dr. Newman's for a few minutes. Hey, Rit, do you remember that narcotic we heard about when we went to get my new compound approved? A neighbor overdosed, and I had to help save his life. Needless to say, it was kind of intense.
Wow, there's already been an overdose? I guess it is a dangerous drug.
The doctor says there's bound to be more. Gotta stock up on supplies.
That's just awful. Who would want to sell something so unsafe?
I have no idea, but it's not our job to track them down. Because we're just an apothecary, right?
Yep, we sure are.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's go hang out by the riverside. The weather is nice for a barbecue. And we could swim.
Just the two of us?
Yep, just us. Sound good?
I mean, yeah, sounds great. I'm so ready to go have fun. This is awesome. I love Drake riding so very much.
Seriously, this is so fun, it's worth the price. It's amazing.
Hold on. Whee! Come on, I'll race you to the river.
Well, I'm here, and I wore my swimsuit. So, let's go swimming!
Take that!
Oh, now you've done it here. Back at ya. Take this. It's times like these. I never know exactly what to say. You know, I thought you'd be a lot more used to this sort of thing.
Did you really? Why, do I look like a girl who dates a lot?
Well, I didn't mean that. It's just when you showed up at my...
I kept thinking, what if he were to reject me? Or worse, what if he's forgotten me altogether? I was beside myself. And honestly, I always assumed you would be the one more used to this sort of thing.
Oh, why would you think that?
I don't know. Maybe because I try my hardest to get your attention on a near-constant basis, but you never batted an eye. I feel kind of invisible sometimes, like you see me as some little girl who's in over her head.
I just didn't want to come off as lovesick or desperate. What do you think? Should we open up another bottle of wine? Or would you like to swim?
Well, I think for right now, let's just enjoy this.
Okay, that sounds good.
And maybe... Do you see now? That's how close I want us to be.
The remaining ruins from the time of the previous Demon Lord lie up ahead. The weapon we seek has to be there. It's the only place that makes sense. It's fortunate that we happen to have the hero and the sage with the greatest blessings ever, which means the chance that our quest will fail is near zero. You see, we don't need worthless fools in our party. Now, let's prove how easily we can do this without them.
All right. Let's set off.
I'll go get the water. Something wrong, Mr. Crawly Wally? Pardon me, but may I please ask you something?
Go on.
I was just wondering, when is it you sleep, milady? Because I know you're always wide awake when I peer into your tent late at night.
Yeah, I don't sleep. The hero's blessing includes a resistance to many things. Sleep is one of them. I don't need to sleep, and I never feel tired. Not ever. The same with food. I no longer need to eat to survive. And I'm impervious to heat. To any kind of environment. I'm never uncomfortable, but never refreshed. This is who I am, because the divine blessing demands it. Emotions are useless, therefore they have been eliminated. I'm the hero. That means I can't bring my brother back to us.
Okay. That was a very nice diversion, but let's get to work.
I do love your enthusiasm.
Yeah, I suppose you're right about that.
Oh, hey, what about that antidote you mentioned for the narcotic?
Nothing much happening on that front.
Yes, but based on what I'm hearing from the adventurers, the use of that drug is really spreading. They said that it makes you feel like you're an entirely new person.
Really? A new person?
Yeah, not quite sure what that means, but apparently it's the only thing the users of the drug have been able to talk about.
Please help me! Are you okay? Oh, this wound looks serious. Hey, Rit, would you go outside and see what's happening?
That doesn't just look like an accident. I'll go check it out. I know you. You're a member of Albert's party.
It's Rit! It's Rit! It's Rit! It's Rit! Ah!
He's quick and agile, no doubt about that. But is this how those with the Thief's Blessing fight? What's the matter with all of them? Albert.
Greetings, Rit. I'm sorry to see a member of my party causing so much trouble.
Would you care to tell me what's going on?
I swear I have no idea, but I never would have imagined he could be as vicious as all this. Who would have?
Well, even so, did you really have to kill all of them?
One of those guys is still breathing over there. Shouldn't you go provide first aid before it's too late? It sure would be a big help if your fiancé were around, huh? Go ahead and send the apothecary bill to me, alright?
What a jerk. Don't mind me. It's just this habit I've gotten into to keep from killing people like you. So whenever my blessing gives me an urge like this, I can barely keep it under control.
There's progress as of yet.
Do you know who performed the autopsy?
I've no idea. The article doesn't make mention of that. Do you think it's possible the drug somehow drove them insane?
All I know is that I've seen Campbell fight before, and I never would have classified him as being strong. But this time he wasn't the same. I think the drug must have enhanced his strength.
You're right. It seems really off that Campbell would use an axe. The Thief's Blessing makes them prefer light weapons.
So what now? Are you going to look into it?
I'm not quite sure. You want to do that?
All I want is to sleep just like this.
Hi, what's up, Red?
Hey!
Hey, Tanta. Hey, Al. Hello.
I was just about to go make lunch. You'll join us, right?
Sure. Thanks, only if it's no trouble.
I don't think kids should have to worry about stuff like that.
Oh, I guess everyone's hungry then.
Yeah. Thank you for the lunch.
There's lots more if you like. If you're still hungry, I mean.
Yeah, more please, thanks.
You got it. She must be doing this so Al and Tanta won't be shy about asking for more.
An extra large helping.
Or not.
Guess what, Mr. Red? I was touched by my divine blessing yesterday.
Really? How was that?
Well, it hasn't given me any more anxious than usual.
Tell me something, Al. Your divine blessing is Weapon Master, right?
Yeah.
That's it. I bet you'll feel that way until you choose a weapon. So instead of a powerful urge, you feel an absence, which gives you a sense of anxiety.
But what does that mean for me? Can I keep being the same person I always was?
Al, I know life is hard when these anxieties press in, but without the skills your blessing grants you, everything is more difficult.
I know that, but couldn't I live my life with just common skills and still be okay?
Well, it's not like it can't be done at all, but it's definitely challenging.
I wish I had the warrior's blessing. That's the one that my dad has, so I'm used to that.
Seriously? The warrior is the most mundane blessing of all. It seems Al wants to keep leading a simple life, rather than being the more formidable weapon master his blessing made him to be.
Al, what would you like to be most when you grow up?
I don't know, that's hard. I mean, my dad unloads cargo at the docks, but I'm not sure if I...
Well, you know, with that in mind, how about a knife? If you master the knife, then you could easily slice through the ropes that lash the cargo down. Even the thick, sturdy ropes that others have trouble cutting will be nothing for you. You should take your time, though, deciding which weapon's for you.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Red.
My name's Ria. As you probably know, I'm a member of Albert's party.
Yes? What do you want?
What I want first is to apologize, Rit. I'm sorry a fellow party member caused so much trouble. I regret their actions.
Well, honestly, it's not like it was your doing. So what is Albert up to now?
He's accepted some guild requests, more work than he ever used to take on, as a matter of fact. He says he wants to make up for the lazy summer months in Zoltan.
Looking back, he must have nerves of steel. Extraordinary, really.
Some of our party members aren't happy about that. Albert doesn't play too well with others. Mundane blessings frustrate him. Blessings like the ones held by you and me. He seems endlessly irritated that we can't live up to his expectations.
Albert has the blessing of the champion, which allows him to overcome obstacles and perform great feats. It also drives him to show his power to the world and leave his own mark upon history. It pushes him onward. But he failed to fully harness this powerful blessing, so he ended up out here in the countryside.
Albert must be fed up with us. He must have hit his limit. I'm just scared. I'm afraid he'll decide to leave Zoltan altogether.
No, I don't think he will. He may act like a jerk, but believe me, he's just trying to be the best champion that he can be. Not to mention, the guild can't do without him. He won't be leaving anytime soon.
Hello. Are you looking for Gideon?
What did you say? You seem formidable. So who are you?
My name is Buey. I'm looking for Gideon. The same as you, I bet.
What?
So why not search together? That would be far more efficient than looking around by ourselves, you know.
Okay, I've closed the bedroom shutters.
Thanks. The brunt of the storm will strike around dawn tomorrow, according to the ancient Mineral Dragon Weather Observatory's forecast.
Yeah, the dragonlings are flying around to spread the word. It's too bad they don't come here to Zoltan. I'd love to see them in person again.
Yeah, too bad. Here you go.
Oh, thank you, Red. Ah, it's so good! Warm milk and honey are just so delicious.
Yeah, it was Ruti's favorite. So I made it a lot when she was little.
Is that so? I wonder what they're all up to, Ruti and the others.
Last I heard, they were doing just fine. They're apparently in the Blood Sand Desert now.
I see.
It's all right, love.
Ruti, aren't you feeling scared?
You mean about the storm? Or about this building we're in? It could fall. It could collapse and then we'd all be smushed like bugs, dead and twitching on the ground.
Any or all of those? Does anything frighten you?
No. There's nothing I'm afraid of. You know that. I don't get those feelings.
Yeah, but I'm scared. So I'd like to hold hands. As long as it's all right with you, of course.
You want my hand?
Yeah, for comfort.
Here then. You still feeling scared?
Nope, not anymore, I guess.
I'm so glad.
I lied. Sorry I wasn't scared, really. I just wanted an excuse to hold my sister's hand.
How come?
No reason. But people do plenty of things for no reason every day.
Really? They do?
You bet. So if you ever feel like you want to hold my hand for no reason, you can feel free to let me know. I wouldn't mind at all.
Okay. Big bro, I hope you know that I love you.
Ah, thanks. You made my day.
Wait, I don't get it. I'm the one who loves you, right? So then
I love my little sister too. That made you smile. And when you smile, it means you're happy. It feels good to see you feeling happy and showing it.
I'm sure you're right.
Same here. I'm happy when you say you love me. You see that? I'm smiling.
Yeah.
See? That's why I thanked you.
Big brother, is it okay if I do something for no reason?
Sure, go ahead.
I like this way much better.
Okay then.
Brother?
What is it?
Thank you. You promised to stay with me forever.
Sorry, I wish I could promise that. I'm gonna leave to become a knight. I need to get stronger so I can adventure with you someday. I have to make sure I'm ready for that.
Oh.
But look, if there's ever anything you don't want to do, then you just let me know, okay? And I will take care of it for you. Also, I'm planning to come visit you on my days off. Can I bring you anything?
Warm milk with honey.
Al.
Bone fragments embedded in his wound. Maybe he was struck by a rock kicked up by the wind. It's hard to say.
What was he doing outside on a night like this? Al, are you okay? What's wrong?
Ademi came to our house, and my mom and dad were attacked! Headed axe! You gotta help me!
Are you okay?
How's it look?
They're both alive.
Good. When Al said Ademi had an axe, I'm afraid I feared the worst.
Yes, it looks like blunt force trauma.
What happened tonight?
It could have been much worse. But unfortunately, this attack is bound to lead to a lot more trouble. Ademi is the son of Moen, the captain of the guard. After the attack, Ademi vanished. The people of South Marsh were outraged. They insisted that the town guard must have been sheltering him, but the guards wouldn't respond to the allegation. The smoldering discontent was ready to burst into flames at any moment. Al's parents are being used as a rallying point by the people, a symbol of protest. So now they're recovering in a mansion that belongs to a Thieves Guild official named Big Hawk.
Doesn't Red make a yummy plate of scrambled eggs?
Yeah. Thanks for the food. Miss Red?
Yes, what is it?
Will you teach me how to wield a sword?
Okay, now try and strike me.
Huh? Can we try that again?
Al appears to be feeling better now. All thanks to you, Rit.
Actually, it's not me, it's his blessing. He wielded that weapon with strength, just like he hoped he would, and had the time of his life.
Yeah.
I've never done this before. It's my first time teaching another person how to fight. Hope he doesn't pick up any of my bad habits.
I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you, but my master said there was a lot more to it than just learning how to swing a sword. There's always a philosophy behind a blade, he said, and he made it very clear that it cannot be taught by one's blessing. I just wonder if I'll be able to teach Al the same kinds of things my master taught me.
Sure you can.
What does that mean? I'm not sure how to respond. Seriously. Thank you.
Red!
Gons. Now.
The town guard just showed up and took Tanta away.
Huh? They what?
He was out playing in the neighborhood when some of the guards showed up and took him away without giving any kind of explanation. So of course my husband went to the guardhouse. But they won't allow a visit.
Hold on! What do you mean Tanta's been taken away?
I get the situation. But what do you want me to do?
If you're willing, I want the guild to request a joint inquiry with the town guard.
I see. Then you can be present for Tanta's questioning. Very clever indeed. Can I assume it's Champion Rit who will be working to resolve this matter for everyone involved? Very well. It's a small price to pay in order to have such a capable ally in my debt, so I'll take it. Mito and Now. I don't like to see youngsters looking so sad. It's such a waste. I'm owed a small favor, which should come in handy for us. This kind of thing goes.
Leave it all to me.
What do you want? Go inform the captain immediately.
Okay. That won't be necessary. State your business here.
Tanta!
Daddy!
They didn't mistreat you, did they? I'm so relieved to see you in one piece.
No, they didn't do anything to hurt me.
Tanta! What a relief!
Oh, Al, you came too?
Well, yeah, 'cause I was worried.
It's true, I gave the order for him to be brought in for questioning. But I had no idea they'd tie him up. I'm sorry about that. And I never received any word that his father had requested a visit. My apologies there, too.
Tanta's fine, so let's just forget about it.
Why did you do this to the kid, though?
In order to question him. My men think there's a possibility Adami's actually been killed by a Southmarsh resident.
Well, that's far from the way we see it, sir.
The guards always doted over him. That's just the way it was. Then, of course, there was the terrible attack that cost us the life of one of my men. You see, Campbell and the other perpetrators all hail from Southmarsh. And now, with this latest attack, my men have mistaken the victims for perpetrators. They don't trust anything, especially not second-hand reports. Believe it or not, some of them even—
What?
I saw him myself! It was definitely Adami!
Understand I can't rule out that you're lying, which is a reasonable assumption under these circumstances. There's too much about the latest attack that puzzles me. For instance, how is it that your parents survived? And why would Adami allegedly use an axe? That's why my men hold to the belief that the attacker wasn't Adami, but someone from Southmarsh. Also, they're convinced your parents' injuries were staged.
I mean, I don't really believe Adami would do something like that either.
Tanta!
Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean I thought you were lying or anything, Al. It's just, Adami apologized to me. He said he was sorry for hitting me. He was having a tough time. He said the Bar Brawler blessing was making him resort to violence. But deep down, his dream is to join the town guard. He knows the town guard's job is to protect people, not hurt them. That's what he'd rather do.
But he...
You don't have to worry. I won't hit anyone again for no reason. That's what he said to me.
Interesting. What do you think he meant by that?
I don't know.
Your name is Red, correct? I'd like a word with you, if I might.
Of course. Sorry, Mito, but would you mind seeing Al safely home?
Sure.
The champion Richard. But if I'm going to seek your help with this issue, then there are definitely quite a few things that you'll need to know. Of course, you will be compensated.
All right, I'm listening.
I appreciate it.
I hope you won't take this the wrong way, but I have a question.
Go ahead.
Were there any signs that Ademi might have used that new drug?
I taught my son that anyone who involves himself in things like that is worse than the scum on the bottom of his shoe!
Surely you see it though, right? The very real similarities with the attack by Campbell.
There's no evidence for that yet, because no one in Zoltan has the appraisal skill.
What do you know about it?
We believe it is possible. It's creating another divine blessing.
Hi, welcome, sir.
I assume you must be Al.
Hey, welcome back, Mr. Red.
Hello there.
Where's Miss Red?
She probably won't be back for a while.
Really?
But what do you say I help you train?
You really mean it?
Right. Prepare yourself. I think a broom should be sufficient against you.
What just happened?
You lost your temper at my comment and blindly charged me, so I knocked you off your feet. Weapon Master protects you against fear and confusion, but makes you vulnerable to angry reactions. Which means you must learn to control yourself. Well done. I think you'll be leveling up in no time. Now be careful here. Your flank's exposed.
Oh gosh, I'm totally beat.
Well, then we should call it a day.
I was wondering, why are you a D-rank adventurer if you're so good?
Just because you're good at something doesn't mean that's what you have to do. I enjoy my life here a lot. I'm running a shop with Rit, and I get to meet good people like you, all while providing a vital service to the community. And if anyone close to me is ever in need, I can lend a hand. I really do enjoy all that stuff.
Hold on. What about living up to your blessing and becoming a great hero that goes down in history? Wouldn't that sort of life be even better than this?
You used to be anxious at blessing instead, but now you've completely grown into it.
Well, I guess so.
Hey, that's great if that's what you want. Live or die by the sword and you'll make a name for yourself. That's not a bad life. But it just wasn't for me. It's that simple.
I was just given a sword by someone I've never met before.
A sword?
I think it was someone connected to Big Hog.
Heard the news from your old man. You've awakened to your blessing, huh?
What's that?
It's a boon for a future weapon master, that's what. May the Almighty's blessing be upon you.
It's a famous blade of great worth, and I thought maybe I could become a champion like Rit if I had it. That was the idea. But now, I'm not sure if it was my own idea or my blessing that was making me think that.
Good question. You could ask your sword if you're uncertain. Does it want to cut down mountains of foes? Or does its focus seem to be protecting those dear to you? All you need to do is ask your sword what it wants, Al. Then again, I'm just repeating what I once heard from a skilled spear fighter.
Give me a break!
I really didn't anticipate it taking days to hunt you down. You made me waste precious time, you know. Who would plant a bomb on one of their own men? Is it really possible there's someone that cruel in Zoltan? Ugh. I let my guard down. It's not like me to end up in a position like this.
Oh my, that's no way to treat a lady. Hello there, Rit. What a surprise. I can't say I expected to find you here.
Dunnan. O spirits of water, cleanse this body of mine. Now then, tell me what you're doing here.
I'm here on the orders of the hero. She requested I go find Gideon.
Does that mean you plan on taking him back?
Well, yes, that was definitely the plan. But Gideon's found somewhere to call home, hasn't he? I'll leave it at that. I don't see any need to...
A stalker demon?
It would certainly seem that all's not well here, either.
What's an intermediate demon doing in Zoltan?
No clue. Who was that ruffian who exploded?
Some drug dealer. They were most likely a member of the Thieves Guild.
I'd sure like some help from the both of you on this. But it's better for all involved if Gideon doesn't know I'm here, which means we should exchange info. I'm close by. All set up at the little inn in Southmarsh.
All right, thanks. I guess I'd better get going now.
Till then. Well, this world is certainly full of surprises.
Hi, I'm finally home.
Welcome back. You sure had a long day, huh?
Yeah, wow, I'm exhausted. Huh? That's better.
You sound like you're sinking into a hot bath or something.
A bath would be nice. I forgot we talked about building one.
Don't worry, I've already talked to Gons. He said he'd build it for us.
Hooray!
Oh, yeah. Huh? Al received a sword from one of Big Hawk's men just recently. He was hoping you'd be able to take a look at it.
Detect magic. The blade is Crimson Steel, Island Kingdom of Egos. It's not half bad.
So, is it magic?
Well, it does have a basic magic enhancement. Oh, wait. Yes, I'm right. This sword has a locate spell cast on it. The location of the sword's bearer is constantly being conveyed to the caster.
So the question becomes, why would Big Hawk want to know where Al is? Could it be he plans on using him in some way? What is it? Is there something wrong?
No, it's just... I wonder how long we'll be able to live together like this.
But what do you mean? Forever, of course.
I want that too. To be with you forever.
Are you sure it's okay?
I had my first sword made especially for me, and I think you should too.
You can't go wrong with Mogrim. He's excellent. Even if he is irresponsible.
I'm irresponsible, huh? Now, is this the little lad who's wanting a shotel?
Yes, sir. Don't worry, I'll help you pick one out. I just so happen to know a thing or two about shotels.
At last, the time is here!
What the?
Come! Every one of you knows it to be true!
The Guard is definitely harboring that brat out of me!
Maya? Keith?
Hi, Red.
This looks like a protest.
Yes, people have been gathering like this all over Southmarsh as well lately.
I heard that Big Hawk has been paying people to show up.
And the town guard's so busy with the protests they can't even investigate the attacks. It's getting absurd.
Hold on, isn't that Oliver?
What a moron!
He looks so out of place, doesn't he? I just want my party member back so we can get back to our adventuring again. Can you speak with him?
Sure. I'll talk to him when he comes by the shop.
Thank you.
That's a gargantuan demon?
Tisei, I want you to go look for the previous Demon Lord's weapon.
Yes, understood.
What's a gargantuan demon doing down here anyway? Aren't the former Demon Lord and the Demon Lord Taraxin part of the same group of monsters? All of demonkind have certain blessings that share the same role. The Almighty expects them to be evil. At least that's how my brother sees it. It's quite fascinating.
Ares, look out! What is it? Oh, let's have a look. Is this it?
Ares, watch where you're standing.
Oh, right.
I used to provide cover for my brother before he left. But Theodora and we won't be doing that for you. You must protect yourself.
Please forgive me. It would be so much easier to cast spells if Gideon were here. No, wait. This is all Donan and Eurandrula's fault.
I'm back.
What happened? Did you find a weapon that could eradicate the Demon Lord's army?
Anyone know what that thing is?
It's an airship.
It's extraordinary, milady.
Yes. So is there anywhere in particular you think you'd like to go?
There is, but I mustn't. Not as long as I'm the hero. So these wings... it would seem they've been wasted on me.
It's time. The double bed finally arrived.
Let's try out the bed.
Yeah, I'm coming. Over here.
Hey, your face matches your name. And your heart is beating 1,000,000 miles a minute.
Don't act like yours isn't.
Red, I just...
Red.
I'm sorry. Because of my training, my hands have always been really calloused.
Don't worry, I like your hands. It's probably just Al getting a snack or a glass of water.
He must be tiptoeing around so he won't disturb us.
Red, I was thinking, maybe not tonight.
It was never my intention to take it this far right now. But I guess I got a little caught up in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, same here. Good night, Red.
Master Al! Big Hawk wants to see you, little man. Do you mind coming with us for a while? Oh, there's no need to be scared. Wait, that laugh sounded a lot like...
So you thought I was Al? Well, I'm certainly sorry to disappoint you. I realized something about the locate spell on this sword. It might reveal where the bearer is, but not who they actually are. I guess you fell for my trap, huh?
Nobody makes a fool of me. Go!
I wasn't expecting to see the champion Rit here. This is sure to be a thrilling battle.
My instincts are telling me you're not human. An axe demon!
Who goes there?
It's me.
I know that voice. It must be one of Big Hawk's men.
Fast one on us. But no matter, it's best we let her think whatever she likes. Because in reality, we're one step ahead of her.
So what do you creeps want with me?
We want you to become South Marsh's greatest new hero.
A hero?
So you're the famous Al. Don't you look like a feisty little one? My comrades, every single one of us is an outsider in Zoltan, so let's try to get along. Unlike the weaklings who were raised here, I was brought up in the cruel slums of the Duchy of Daikon. With a friend or foe, I slaughtered whoever got in my way. And now I've grown so powerful that none of those fools in the council would ever dare lay a finger on me. But I'm not stopping there. I have what it takes to climb this ladder far higher. And if I become the top dog here in Zoltan, I'll make some serious changes. And that's where the new drug comes in, my friends. I call it the Devil's Blessing. It's made from the hearts of 50 axe demons. I've been flooding the market with it.
But the devil can't give a blessing.
Up until this point, each of us was granted one blessing by the almighty Demis. So we go through our measly little lives fulfilling that role. Isn't that right, Master Al? But for the unlucky majority, their blessing a life they don't want. They have no choice but to die in despair. My godforsaken blessing is Master Torturer. Demis has condemned me to a violent life in this dark hole filled with the stench of blood, sweat, and piss. How could anyone call that a blessing? I won't accept it. No kid wants to be a monster when they grow up. That's why the Devil's Blessing is our savior. Whoever takes it gets a new blessing. They aren't trapped by fate and can finally take life into their own hands.
People can change their blessing?
Yes, the groundwork's already been laid. The last part of our plan is to find the final spark to get this fire started. Based on what we've heard, that spark might be you. Hey, bring the kid in!
Adami! Sorry. It's all my fault. I just wanted to be a good guardsman like my dad is. So I tried that new drug.
I know, it's bad.
Huh, I wonder where Oliver ran off to.
Ouch! Watch it! What the hell's your problem?
Hey!
Huh?
Are you giving that lady trouble?
Look, it's Big Hawk!
Good people! Just yesterday, my men and I protested before the Zoltan Council. It's horrible. The way that Zoltan officials allow the criminal who attacked poor Al's family to walk the streets, so we told them that we demand justice! They have the town guard canvassing the entire city, but they still can't find the one responsible for the crime. The reason is obvious! The attacker was the young Adami! This boy is the captain of the guard's own flesh and blood! The anger you feel, it is righteous! There's no justice in Zoltan! How many of us have to die before they take notice? They do nothing but mock us and tell us that we'd all be better off dead! Here is my irrefutable evidence! These two guardsmen have bravely decided to come forward.
We are here today to denounce the town guard. We both confess that we took part in hiding Adami. You all should know, there was a conscious effort within our ranks to write off your accusations as nonsense.
Unfortunately, the time of forgiveness has long been over! So I declare to you, my people, today marks the beginning of a revolution in the name of justice! Claim your vengeance, Master Al! Restore balance and execute the villain who tried to slaughter your parents! Help us light the fire that will one day forge a bright new Zoltan!
Is this real? Do you want me to kill him?
That's right. The fact of the situation is that Adami tried to kill your parents. It simply doesn't matter why or how.
But you! Wasn't it you who made him do it all?
Of course not. We gave Adami a drug that could greatly benefit his future and let him borrow an axe. I even kept the boy safe after he ran away. That's it. Just think about it. Because he took my drug, Adami currently has 2 different blessings. If you were to cut him down, your blessing would grow so strong.
He's right. Adami is my enemy. Why would I hesitate to kill him? My sword is telling me that it doesn't want to spill his blood. Starting now, I decide who I should or shouldn't kill.
You're such a pain in my ass.
Adami!
It's the devil's blessing. It causes a murderous impulse whenever the holder lays eyes on an axe. I thought you would have put it together by now, but... Hey, kid, you better kill him before he kills you. Hurry up!
Earlier you said it was wise to let Rit think she pulled a fast one on you. You also mentioned that she can believe whatever she likes. Well, I agree. It's best to let your foes think they have the upper hand. Come on, Al. Let's get out of here.
It's Red!
Acrobatics mastery. Slow fall.
Hey! Don't let them get away!
That's gross.
It's a tonic that the wild elves make to temporarily suppress any urges caused by your blessing. Keep that to yourselves because the church doesn't support its use.
Hello there. I take it that you're Red.
I guess you're the one helping Rit. Buey, was it?
Yes.
Great. Then let's proceed as planned.
I don't understand.
Just wait, I'll need both of your help too.
Need backup?
I should be okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey, Albert.
That's sir to a D-rank like you. Martial art, Swallow's approach! What the hell? You parried my magic sword with that hunk of metal? Was last time all an act? You can try to hide it, but this means you and I are champions of the same level.
That's some kind of demon blade. Hey, what's Big Hawk doing here?
He's nothing but an empty shell now.
But his body works nicely.
I make wishes come true for those who agree to my contracts. Big Hawk's greatest wish was to become king of Zoltan, so we made a deal. I was working hard on turning that dream into a reality, but I decided that I'd like to be the king instead.
Now I understand. You're just a lowly contract demon. You want power. I have to imagine you've had a tough time so far. After all, Zoltan is nothing but a sleepy little town. All of our leaders are determined by seniority. Talent and ambition don't matter here. Even in groups like the Thieves Guild, it could take you 20 years to reach the top.
Yeah, I picked up on that myself. I don't think this town will ever learn. And the people here, they're so lazy. I've never met a group of capable individuals so...
Enjoy the quiet life just like you.
We can only forge contracts with those who have darkness in their hearts. Strong will is also required, a trait that is remarkably rare in this town.
I'm sick and tired of wasting my time in this damn place. I hate these spineless people. They'll go into a complete conniption over a stupid owlbear. I was an utter idiot to ever step foot here in the first place. If I somehow die in Zoltan, every second I've walked this planet will be for nothing! There's no need to worry about me, D-Rank, for I can finally become a great hero. Making deals with demons might not seem heroic, but I'll never take part in any evil schemes.
Can't you understand that you already have? This mess is hurting people.
A necessary sacrifice. My dream is noble. I want to unite Zoltan to defeat the Demon Lord's army once and for all. The contract we forged does nothing more than dedicate my life to this valiant effort.
That's the truth. Certainly not based on malice or anything like that.
You see? I'll turn Zoltan into a military power. We'll all fight under the hero's banner. For I am the champion Albert. And I am worthy of the champion's blessing. I will finally become my true self. So Red, join me in my quest. It's like the two of us are cut from the same cloth. You could be a hero.
Really? A hero?
That's right. The future of Zoltan depends entirely on your next exhilarating. This lazy place, with some help from us both, could become mighty. Tell me, what will it be, D-Rank? Will you join me, battle the Demon Lord, and become a hero? Or will you defeat me and be the savior of a quiet little town?
I don't want to be a hero or a savior.
Looks to me like you've drastically underestimated our town's abilities.
What are you?
Well, I'm just an apothecary. But I imagine that these men are here to arrest you.
You have everything it takes to be a hero. You're strong and too smart to be living here. Why waste your power?
It isn't a waste at all. Running the shop with Rit is the only thing that I want.
I can't go down in history as a filthy criminal. Let me be defeated by a hero at the very least. I'll do anything to give my life meaning. For I am the champion, Albert!
Don't do it!
Do you even realize how strong you are? You could have put an end to my plan with your hands tied behind your back. I can't believe that it came to this.
Listen to me. Being a hero is about... Sure, I might be strong, but I'm still not a hero. I was hoping someday that role would go to you. You wanted to be a hero more than anyone, and you suffered because of it. Your determination alone made you worthy of that title, Albert. Despite all of your flaws, you were still the hero of Zoltan.
They should be headed back any minute now. It's them!
Look, Al is home!
And that punk Otomy.
Hover.
What's going on? Did the town guard put you up to this?
No, they didn't! I decided to come here out of my own free will. The same goes for Otomy.
That's true. I just want to be up here right next to Al.
Everyone, let's go home! Before something bad happens, or somebody gets hurt, we should all go home. Otomy and I are friends now. Tomorrow, we can play together. Don't worry about the past.
Have you lost your mind? The boy you call friend nearly killed your family.
You're wrong. That wasn't him at all. An evil demon took his form. That could happen to anyone taking those new drugs. You could turn into a demon too, and hurt the people you really care about. That's why we need to get home while it's safe.
Al, are you saying you can forgive?
Yes, I am.
If the victim can forgive him, there's no reason for us to fight.
And who are you?
Hey, Belial.
Huh? Wait, how do you know my real name? Oh, you're Shisandan!
It's pretty lucky that Red sent me with those boys, or we would have ran into each other earlier. Things would have been bad for you if you had revealed my true identity. I never expected you would start peddling the Devil's Blessing. What would you have done if the humans found out you don't need demon hearts to make the drug? Tell me, did you have some sort of grand plan? You know as well as I do that the Devil's Blessing has the potential to unleash humankind's true power, and that's why the Almighty forbids its use.
It was an attempt to put an end to you lousy heretics. I am Belial. I hereby revoke my contract with Big Hawk.
Listen up, Albert. I can make your wish come true. You can escape this place now and join the hero.
That doesn't matter to me anymore.
Too bad. Remember, you forged a pact devoting your life to the battle against the Demon Lord. That contract doesn't allow you to rot away in a sense. Now make your wish!
Okay then, do as you please.
Thanks for everything. I'm excited for my first adventure.
Your time has come.
I'd say that you certainly look the part, Al.
We're only starting out as a D-rank party. I'm just glad to have a party.
All of us have similar goals and priorities. The words Al spoke on that day, they prevented a lot of violence. Now we'll work together to keep the peace. I think that's the role of a hero.
Good luck out there, Al.
Thanks!
I kind of feel like I have a son now.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Kids aren't so bad, huh?
No, they aren't.
The airship's really been stolen?
I think it's time to face facts. The hero and Tisei are long gone. They've gone and they've left us behind.
That can't be true! It's just impossible! How do they plan on fighting without my magic?
I don't know, but the hero will manage. Wait, it can't be. It's the hero's badge. But why would she leave it behind?
Hard to starboard. Steady as she goes.
Really? You hunted down the blade sharks?
Yes. Eliminated every one of them.
Well then, congratulations. You're B rank now. That qualified you. If you would.
I signed up as an adventurer the other day.
Well, there haven't been any B-rank adventurers at all around here since Albert left, you know.
I heard he played a part in resolving that Devil's Blessing incident. He's well suited to being a hero, it would seem.
Whatever. Look, these blade sharks are boring to me. I've got better things to do.
Pardon me, but who was it that fled in fear instead of defeating those tiny blade sharks in the harbor?
I wasn't feeling very good, that's all. It was an off day.
It is I, Tisei Garland, assassin and member of the Assassin's Guild. But I guess I'm an airship pilot now? I don't know. Excuse me, why are we going to Zoltan?
Because there's a medicine maker there.
Medicine?
Yes. I have all my hopes pinned on it.
Believe me, the last thing in the world we would ever want is to go to war with the humans of this land. We're no different than you. We even worship the same god, the almighty Demis. And we seek to destroy the Demon Lord, that heretic who defies the Almighty.
How interesting. It's too bad my brother isn't here. I'd like to talk it over with him. So, this is the Devil's Blessing, then?
Yes! I said Axe Demon Blessing. It also allows its user to transfer blessing levels, which can be useful. The way it works is, one dose transfers one level of an innate blessing to the Devil's Blessing. And, as you know, your blessing won't level up until you slay a foe with a blessing rated as high as yours. But, by using the drug to temporarily weaken your blessing, you can quickly level it up by slaying lower level foes. Furthermore, the Devil's Blessing prevents your combat ability from weakening, which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is a priceless gift when it really counts. No doubt about it, this drug will definitely help defeat the Demon Lord.
So, it weakens one's blessing? I'll give it a try. Poisons and curses don't affect me anyway.
This is bad! The drug transforms the slain Axe Demon's malice into a curse, and then it binds the demon's blessing to it! If the curse doesn't manifest, then I'm afraid the Axe Demon blessing may be lost! And after that...
I'm going to want a steady supply for what I have to do next. In Zoltan, I want to hide that I'm the hero. To do that, I will need you to treat me as a fellow traveler.
What? I can't do that! How can a hero pretend to be a commoner? I'd break into a sweat just standing next to her! My back is sopping wet and I have to do laundry! Do you know anything at all about being a traveler?
No, I don't. Therefore, if my little act ends up being unconvincing, I'll need you to lend your help.
Oh dear. Fear I may disappoint you.
I know I can count on you. You can stay calm. Even with me.
Well, I train to maintain an inscrutable expression, but my heart is in overdrive.
Not a customer in sight.
I'm not surprised. Folks tend to stay inside when it gets this cold. Here.
Thanks. This lack of customers in the winter is a problem.
If only we sold something people would want on a really cold day.
Any suggestions?
Well, in Lagervia, we have hand warmers.
Hand warmers?
Problem is, making them would actually require intermediate alchemy.
Oh no, I discovered a new way to make them in my travels.
A new way?
Yeah, but... I wonder...
About what?
Know what you said about that multiply potion? Well, maybe this is a bad idea too.
It's not. This one is a great idea.
That's a relief.
We don't see you on site all that often.
I came to bring you a product sample.
Huh?
This is a hand warmer. It's designed to provide warmth for about 15 hours.
Well, it's amazing. I'd definitely buy it.
This is great!
It's freezing out here.
Red,
Hey, Rit.
how'd it go?
I'd say it was a marketing marvel.
That's great. Here. Just grab the end of my mittens. Yay! Well, nice and warm?
Feels good.
Snow.
Huh. It doesn't usually snow in Zoltan. I wish I'd kept some of those hand warmer samples.
Ta-da! I decided to keep one just for us.
You're the best, Rit.
Here, warm yourself up.
You're colder than me, I bet.
I was born in the north, so I'll be fine.
Why don't we take a little stroll? No one will bother us here.
So, I hate to ask, but what's going on, Red? What are you about to do?
If you don't mind. This should keep both of us plenty warm.
You know, you're missing the main event. You see me all the time. Look at the snow.
I've never seen you like this, though. Amid the falling snow at night. Sorry, did I say something weird?
Huh. Wait, why are you blushing? I was the one caught off guard.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Hey, Red. No one's here. We're alone.
These clothes should help you blend in a bit more. I think we should use aliases. Milady is Ruhr, and I'll be Tifa.
Hang on a second. I noticed a goblin hamlet from the airship, so I just borrowed this.
So you defeated the goblins?
Mm-mm. There was a sickness spreading among them, so I used healing hands. This is my reward. They weren't bad goblins.
Wow, you're amazing, milady.
No, I'm just a simple traveler named Ruhr.
There's a knight barring the bridge ahead. We'll have to take a little detour.
No, we cross here.
Well, okay.
I am the Great Otto, and this'll cost you. For you to pass, you must give me 100 perils.
Why, though?
Simply because I said so.
Then I see no reason to pay. Goodbye now.
Everyone's looking, everyone's looking, everyone's looking at me.
Hey, you! Hold right there! I am Otto! Call me Otto the Drake Rider!
What?
Just hold it right there! I'm seeking a trusty partner to fight by my side, so I'm challenging to battle all who attempt to cross!
Ah, so you're the one causing the trouble on the bridge.
I'm trouble, am I? Men of ambition are misunderstood by little men like you. It's fine. I met my match in the form of a woman warrior, and it was glorious, so I can forgive you for being rude.
Lucky me.
And guess what else I've decided? I'm going to propose to my sweet little soldier as soon as I can. Unfortunately, my arms and armor and all the rest of my possessions were swept away in the river.
Yeah, so?
Forgive me, but you're gonna give me all your money!
That was bad. I got so mad that I punched him as hard as...
It would have caused trouble next spring, so I just took it out.
Wait right there. I'll go fetch the butcher and the wagon.
Hey, Ruhr. I think we should go and find an inn. After we're settled, I'll scout the area.
Sounds good to me.
Hey.
Oh, it's you, Red. You've got last-minute arrivals down to a science, huh?
I take work seriously.
Then maybe you could try arriving ahead of time. Anyway, feel like having a drink? Daikon, beef tendon, egg, and a hanpen fish cake. Oh, and I'll splurge with hot mustard and a beer.
I'll have daikon, sausage, and a Chikuwa fish cake. And beer in a glass, please.
Hope you enjoy! By the way, Red, tell me it isn't true. You're not selling your hot mustard anymore?
Yeah. I only have enough ingredients to make it for personal use now.
That's too bad. The supply in town's never been very stable.
Another Oprara.
You bet. Welcome.
Daikon, tendon, egg, 4 Chikuwa fish cakes, and hot mustard.
Coming right up.
Seat for kids?
Oh, sure thing.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You okay?
Oh, sorry. New faces always make me curious. Plus, you didn't even hesitate to order hot mustard.
Yeah, because you can't have Odin without it.
She's pretty small, but she's in good shape. And her gear looks smart and practical. It's obvious she's a real pro, and yet she's keeping a low profile. Her work must require her to avoid attention. Maybe she's a thief or spy. She could even be an assassin.
Shoot! Don't tell me he noticed my concealed weapons. He's been around. He looks strong and has wounds that have been treated and healed all over his body. And drinking a beer in a small glass instead of a mug indicates caution. He's definitely got an adventuring background. This guy
is a pro.
Hot mustard!
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah. Hey, it's you again.
Friend of yours?
I'd like to take the rest home with me if that's all right.
Yes, of course.
Please add 4 fish cakes, too.
Will do.
And I'll have the Chikuwa, daikon, and chicken. Make it to go for it.
Coming up.
Leaving already? No fun. You choose a woman over me.
Of course I would.
Right. Got it.
Please.
Trouble? Who?
It was a young man. The thing is, we only spoke briefly, but he noticed my concealed knife and armor. A man of that caliber doesn't seek obscurity for no reason. He could be the top adventurer in Zoltan.
No, not from what I hear. That title belongs to one called Buey.
Looks can be deceiving, I guess. Interesting. I wonder who he was. His bearing would seem to suggest he was trained as a knight. We must make a decision on what to do. Do we choose to work with him or against him?
We can't work with him. The alchemist I seek's being held in prison, more specifically in the infirmary.
You're saying we must plan a prison break?
Right.
Well, the town is going to view us as outlaws then. No doubt, so will that man. We'll need to come up with a plan.
Hello!
It's a fairy dragon.
Little Faye. Hello there. I'm Red.
I know who you are! I'm Kura-Kura-Do! Please, I need your help!
How do you plan a prison break? What would you do, Gideon?
Me? Let me think. First, I'd look at the prison's schedule and find out where the infirmary is. It would also be helpful to know how many people work there.
I'll keep my ears open around the prison until nightfall.
And with your... That's good thinking, Ruti.
Wait up, big brother!
I miss him. There's so much I want to talk about. I can communicate so much better now. He'd be proud. It's not a wish. I will see him again.
I had no idea there was a fairy hamlet on the outskirts of Zoltan.
So where's the patient?
Right this way!
An Undine. A water archfey.
That's right. Welcome to my humble pond, friends.
Red! Miss Undine, please put on some clothes!
Oh dear, pardon me.
I can't think straight when you press up against me like that. What you need is a heart remedy. I'd say something to heal spiritual damage should do the trick.
You think I've been damaged spiritually? Would that explain why I have these bags under my eyes?
This is no illness. It's a spell targeting those with power. I guess this is some type of curse.
A curse?
Yes, one that saps spiritual energy.
Have I really been under such a terrible spell? I had no idea.
More powerful than I am.
There's someone in Zoltan who's more powerful than an archfey?
The curse has the same effect as the spell Nightmare. Take this, it'll help. It'll stop you from dreaming and halt your loss of spiritual energy.
Really?
Yeah. Try it before bed tonight.
Thank you so much, Red.
What about that cold-like illness spreading across town? Do you think it could be due to the same curse?
Yeah, the symptoms do seem similar.
What was that? What the hell? Someone tell me what's happening.
Call for backup.
What the hell is this?
Your god one, I take it?
Who are you people?
I want you to make some Devil's Blessing.
Devil's Blessing? But why?
So I can take it.
Fine, I give up. I'll do whatever you want. Just stop looking at me like that.
Good morning to you. What shall we do today?
I want to heal Godwin's wounds, but I won't use healing hands. I don't want him to know I'm the hero.
Yes, understood.
Where's the apothecary?
Let's see, I know there's one in Central. Oh yeah, there's also a highly rated one that makes those Logurvian hand warmers.
Hand warmers, oh nice.
Another freezing day.
Hey there, Gons.
I need 5 hand warmers.
Sure, I'll be just a moment.
I heard there was a jailbreak.
I did too.
Pardon me, sir.
Welcome.
It's you.
Ruti.
Gideon.
Big brother! Big brother!
Did you just call him Big Brother? So you're Red's kid sister, huh?
I can hardly believe it. That must mean you're my lady's long-lost Sir Gideon.
Who's Gideon?
Who's Red? I don't know. Was it a good idea to let him leave after what just...
He's not the type to pry. I can't imagine him meddling in our affairs.
All right, then. My name is Tisei. We didn't do introductions earlier. I joined the Heroes Party after you left, so we just missed meeting.
I see. You're my replacement.
Do you live with anybody?
I do. There's someone I live with here.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember when we were in Logurvia? There was that princess by the name of Rizlet?
You're talking about Red.
I assume Ares must have told you that I left to keep tabs on the Demon Lord's army?
No, he said that you had fled. I should have known.
I should have known that no good Ares wouldn't keep his promise. Ruti, the truth is...
Okay, I understand now.
I'm sorry for suddenly disappearing like that.
It's Ares' fault. But I'll make sure he keeps his mouth shut. Then it'll be fine. You can rejoin the party. It's wrong without you. Totally incomplete. We can kick Ares out. No big loss. You we can't do without. Ares fell to take on the burden that you once shouldered for the group. Donan took off to go find you. And Eurandrila left the party because she was actually convinced that Ares...
I just assumed your adventures were going well.
So then?
I'm sorry, Ruti. But the thing is, I found a reason to stay here.
Well, then I suppose I'll be moving here too.
I'm home.
It's Red.
You there, Red? The close sign is up.
It's been a while.
Thank you very much.
So tell us, what brings you to Zoltan?
Well, first, I wanted to find you.
You did?
Yes. We need you to come back to defeat the Demon Lord. And I'm also looking for someone else. Someone who knows how we can defeat the Demon Lord. Although, I think I've already found them.
I see.
So... what now, Red? What will you do?
I'm staying right here with you. And we'll run this shop together.
Really?
Like I said, I'll move here too.
What?
I'll be going now.
You're leaving?
I have something important to do. We'll stay at the inn.
Alright then. Don't be a stranger. I'm almost always here.
Goodbye.
Thank you for the tea.
Lady, are you alright? I shouldn't have said I would stay. I'll have to weaken again. No. Listen. Are you sure about this?
About what?
I know it's not really my place to say this now, but it seems as though Ruti might actually need you. And if that's true, then I think you should go with her.
For the sake of the world. Some might say she's selfish, but if that's true, or if there's something terribly wrong with that, then it's on me. It's certainly not Ruti's fault.
Why not?
She may bear the very fate of our world on her shoulders, but at the end of the day, she's still a 17-year-old. We need some time to think. Why don't we talk about this when we can include Ruti?
Okay.
How are your wounds healing up?
They're healing quite nicely. So, when will we be leaving Zoltan?
We've had a change of plans. It seems we'll be here a little bit longer than expected.
Hold on, what did you just say? No, I can't be here, because if anyone from Zoltan finds me, and I'm sent back to prison, I'm sure to be executed. And you know you can't make that drug without me.
Please, you really must calm yourself. Honestly, I was just as shocked as you. Milady, I don't think we'll be able to keep Godwin locked up for much longer. Also, he says he'll need a fully equipped workshop in order to make the drug.
Did he? There's somewhere I wish to search. If I find nothing in a week, then I'm willing to give up.
You're wanting to search a certain area?
I heard there's an elven ruin on the mountain where our airship landed.
An ancient elven ruin would be an excellent place for a hideout, that's certain. But why are you so convinced? What is it? Please don't hurt Mr. Crawley Wally!
Sorry. You misunderstand me. I know that little guy is your friend. I wasn't trying to strike him.
Really, look. Is that what you said?
You have it wrong. I meant no harm at all to you, friend. Please forgive me.
Who is this person standing before me? It's the hero. She has the greatest blessing of all, and the fate of the world is in her hands. And though she lives only for what is right, even her comrades fear her. But in this moment, all I see is a puzzled girl who accidentally upset a friend. And now she can't seem to figure out why or how she even managed to do it. We failed to communicate to the point that I ended up drawing my sword. But to the hero, she assumes that's a normal response if you upset a friend. Her lack of communication skills has left her isolated her whole life. I'm sorry I misunderstood your intent. I hope you'll forgive me.
So then, you're not angry?
I'm not. Tell me, how do you feel, Lady Ruti?
I'm not angry.
I'm so glad. But if you wish to pet my friend, I ask that you warn me a bit first.
Understood. His name?
Mr. Crawly Wally.
Crawly Wally. Hello. My name is Ruti. It's a pleasure.
I am Tisei, assassin, part-time airship pilot. And now, friend to the hero Ruti. Imagine that.
Try as I might, I can't find any Wood Elf Age structures that are still standing. Were they hidden the usual way, using nature as a defense? No. I seek that which the Wood Elves would do anything to protect. There's a slight chance it's on the ocean floor, or perhaps underground. But more likely, it's someplace where no one can enter. The ancient elven ruins. Huh? Is this all the magic power it's accumulated? It makes no sense. How could anyone have become aware of the curse so soon?
Greetings.
I bid you welcome.
The customers keep running away.
Well, Ruti has quite the formidable vibe.
Just a thought, but have you considered smiling?
No.
It helps. A warm smile can go a long way with the customer. So hey, care to join me for a trip into town? I'll show you around.
Please enjoy yourself, Lady Ruti.
This is the sauna we frequent. Our store actually supplies the potpourri sacks they use.
Sauna?
Want to give it a try?
Welcome. Oh, Red, it's you.
Business is booming.
Yes, it's thanks to you. Oh, I've never seen you around these parts, young lady.
Kid sister.
Oh, yeah? I had no idea you had a little sister.
What's wrong?
Sorry. I'll be just fine. A customer's past is not any of my business. Neither is the blessing they possess. Period. So please forgive me if I offended you, little lady.
There's nothing like a little fruit-flavored milk after the sauna.
It's been ages since we've been together, hanging out like this.
You're right.
Look, it's the shaking girl!
What?
It was amazing! She dumped water over her head and her entire body, and then she started shaking so fast it completely dried off, and it was the neatest thing ever!
Oh gosh, must have been one of her superhuman abilities. She's great, right? I'm proud of my kid sister.
Yeah, she's something else!
She really is. I've never seen anything like it.
I never knew you had such a talented sister.
Yeah, she looks more formidable than you.
Forgive me. I never meant to stand out.
It's all right. No one around here is going to pry into our affairs. There's no harm in sticking out. So don't worry.
Are you really sure it's all right?
Yeah. I'm glad I got to introduce you to everyone. My pride and joy.
You mean it? I'm your pride and joy?
Sweet Ruti. You're adorable, kind, and trustworthy. I'm so proud of you. Okay, let's go visit the market.
If I could be granted one wish, I know what it would be. That this day would last forever. But the Almighty has bestowed the hero's blessing upon me. So, who could ever make my wish come true?
I'm sure of it. Ruti has to be at or near...
Tell me, have I been of any help at all?
Well, thanks to you. We are closer to tracking down the hero. That much is true.
All right, then.
We'll buy you a prosthetic hand at our next stop. Allow us to do at least that.
That man who severed my hand, he was a strange one.
How could he possibly be so powerful and yet leave aside fulfilling his full potential?
We must all live lives that are suited to our specific blessing. It's true.
It's one of the Church's teachings.
Yes, but people are more than their blessing. They also have free will, and they still have their own lives, and dreams, futures. If someone happens to have a blessing that can make them a champion, does that mean they must follow that path? Are they not allowed to choose another if they wish?
But wait, is that really what the Almighty wants from us?
If not, then why give us free will? What's the point? If fulfilling the role allotted by one's blessing is everything, we have no need for free will, do we?
I guess I don't know.
I too am seeking.
That's good.
It's warm milk and honey. Your favorite, right, Ruti? Here, this is sugar water. I thought your pet spider might like it.
Thanks, that's so thoughtful. This fella is Mr. Crawly Wally.
Crawly Wally.
Mr. is actually part of his name, though.
We also have a bathtub. Care to bathe before you head back?
Sounds good. Can I take a bath with you?
Well, I think we might have grown past the age where we can bathe together.
Okay. I'll take one with Rit then. I don't know.
It's fine. Let's do it.
May I join you? It sounds like fun. I love baths in different places, and I make it a point to keep an accurate record of each one. My fellow guild members have taken to calling me the bath critic. 4 stars. Unfortunately, it's filled up a little too high, which means the water reaches all the way up to my mouth. The real issue now is right next to me. As a member of the Assassin's Guild, I've come across lots of people who've wanted another person dead. Love can turn into a motive for murder, so I must remain watchful and vigilant to ensure there are no misunderstandings.
Rit?
Uh-huh.
I wondered.
She really went there?
Yes, I have.
Yikes! She actually answered?
Yeah, I have too. But it was long ago.
Tell me, what was Red like as a kid? Or should I say Gideon?
He was the same as now.
You don't think he's grown up?
I don't. My brother was always an amazing person. But me, I used to be weak.
I have to admit, that's kind of hard to believe seeing you now.
But it's true. I remember my first battle, so long ago. It happened while searching for a lost child in the mountains. I was 5, so I myself was but a child. But I was the hero, so I had to act. I had no hope of victory, but I couldn't possibly abandon her. Part of the hero's blessing is that it prioritizes being the hero over preserving one's own life. Even if I survive this, I'll just go on to suffer more pain for the sake of others. But even so, they all call me a creepy kid behind my back. And after they do, they still ask for my help when they're in need. I've had enough. I've never seen my brother again. That I can't abide. Big brother, help! Big brother.
Ruti! I hate that it took me so long to get here. I'm really sorry, sister.
Whenever I was in any kind of anguish, he stayed right by my side. He even shed tears for his little sister. It made me so happy. I really don't enjoy baths as much as I used to.
Huh?
It's my body. It resists all manner of things. My temperature doesn't vary no matter how hot or cold it is. The only reason I still think baths feel good is that I remember how it used to feel, and it makes me so happy. Some things are different. Milk doesn't taste as good as it used to. I remember my brother's warm milk and honey always used to taste.
Feelings aren't as intense as they used to be due to her blessing. So all she can do is hang on to the past. Sir Gideon is all Lady Ruti has in the world.
I admit, I didn't like you very much when we were adventuring together back in Logurvia.
Yeah, I had a chip on my shoulder, so I wasn't about to let the hero handle everything without my help.
No. I envied you, that's all. You were free to laugh, or get angry, or break down. I also envied the fact that you were growing closer and closer with my brother. I did. I really envied you. You see, Red, Tisei, this is who I am. This is the real Ruti. Oh, Red, I never wanted to be the hero. I wanted to be you.
I guess I can't help then. Only Sir Gideon can save Lady Ruti the way she needs to be saved. Disagree? You're right. Nothing is really impossible. Princess Rit was fixated on the hero's blessing, but the champion who saved her turned out to be Sir Gideon. Well then, maybe I could be the champion who saves the hero. And so the story begins. This is the tale of how I saved the hero.
Rit told me all about last night.
Milady is a very dear friend of mine, who I care about. There's no need to thank me, honestly.
That's reason enough. My little sister has you as her friend, so thanks.
Milady should be the one telling you this, Sir Gideon. No, Master Red would be more appropriate, I guess. Either way, this must be difficult for her, so...
I get it. She's going through some pretty tough changes right now, that much we know.
I'll place my trust in you. If you let me, I'd like to share what I've learned up till now.
So a contract demon approached Ruti? I had no idea about that.
If she keeps relying on the Devil's Blessing drug, then there's no telling how soon she'll become addicted to it.
She should be fine while the blessing's full immunity lasts. At least that's what I think. What worries me, though, is that the drug weakens blessings.
Once her blessing weakens enough to lose her full resistance, will Milady start showing signs of addiction?
Can't say for sure, but perhaps. In any case, let's see what Godwin has to say. He's at the ancient elven ruins?
Are you angry at Milady for breaking him out of jail, even just a little bit?
Well, I can't say I'm exactly pleased about it, and anyway, it's not my place to judge her.
What a relief. Please do reassure her of that, Master Red. You see, Milady's likely worried what you might say if you found out.
I will.
Also, I'd like to stop by the port to buy the alchemical tools that Godwin needs to do his work.
Our port is at the end of the line for trading vessels. They may not have exactly what you want, but I'll go.
Okay. We'll go rent a couple of riding drakes and head out.
Go on ahead. I'll catch up later.
What a miserable-looking port.
I don't know about this. You really think we can accomplish our goal without anyone noticing me?
The bandages have been infused with magic that diverts people's attention. Stop grumbling and follow. You go look for an inn. We can gather intel there.
Fine. I refuse to spend a moment longer than I must in this grubby port. The center of town can't be this wretched. I'll look for an inn there.
Jackpot.
Gideon.
Donan! What are you...
My friend, it's been ages. Come here. Now that's some good stuff.
You always say that.
Full of slop day after day. Ares' god-awful cooking is the only thing I've eaten since you've left. So, why the hell did you leave?
Ares told you everything. I had reached my limit as far as combat ability goes.
No! It became crystal clear when you left the party. Gideon, you're a formidable force. Even when you fight a much stronger foe, you've got grit and you maintain your cool. In combat, you lack magic and martial arts skills, but you make up for it as a strategist. You're the real deal. Our party needs someone as strong as you.
You're too kind. But I belong right here and not on the battlefield. I'm staying here.
I see now. So leaving the party was your decision after all.
Yes.
In that case, I'm going to set up camp in Zoltan to see what exactly you're up to, and I'll plan my next move while I'm here.
Fine by me. But there's just one problem.
What?
Ruti's in Zoltan too.
She suffers due to her blessing? I didn't know anything about that. Well, anyway. Truth is, I don't really understand much of anything. Unless it concerns fighting, I'm an expert there. As the hero takes up is the objective that I too shall fight for. So if Milady says she wants to quit being the hero, then I gotta start thinking pronto. Now that that's decided, we can't sit around here gabbing all day. Up and at 'em. Let's get moving, play our part, and save the hero.
Wait! I haven't even heard what happened to you!
We can catch up plenty on the way there. Besides, there's really not that much to tell.
Right, like losing your hand isn't worth a good story?
Shouldn't we pursue?
It's me.
Donnan? And what, pray tell, are you doing here?
Looking for Gideon, of course.
Gideon's in Zoltan?
Yeah, appears the guy is running an apothecary. So, where is the hero?
Clearly not here.
Wasn't she with you?
Give me one reason why I should explain anything.
Because Gideon plans on settling down here. Does Princess Rizlet of Logurvia sound familiar? It seems the two of them are living together in town.
Ha! So here I am risking life and limb. Meanwhile, Gideon frolics off to live a peaceful existence, then tries to marry into the royal family? Filthy cur!
Well, our hero is wasting back. Wait, do you think she knew of Gideon's whereabouts this entire time?
Now I see. Ruti realized Gideon was here after she spoke to that demon. You will take me to Gideon's shop at once.
And just what do you plan to do when you get there?
Well, I suppose I'll tell him to disappear from Rudi's life permanently.
Oh, good luck getting him to do that.
I'll force him into submission if I have to. So where is he? Tell me where the shop is, now!
Come right this way.
You have thwarted me at every turn, but this is the last time, Gideon. Unforgivable! You dare drag the hero into such a crummy little shop? What are you trying to pull, Gideon? Curses!
Now that you've got that out of your system, have you figured out that this was a big waste of your time?
Shut your trap! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Sandan still lives?
Sure does. I was attacked aboard the ship I took here, and had my right hand bitten off. I plunged into the sea but was saved when I washed up in a port town. Though he took the form of an adventurer, I'm sure it was him. The Ashura demon whom we battled back in Logurvia, Shisandan.
But how? Ruti defeated him! She struck him down, plunged her blade through his heart!
Get a hold of yourself. It's no big deal, Gideon. No matter how many times he revives, I'll keep kicking his ass back to the grave.
Well, that's strange. Who in Zoltan could have summoned a Drake? The magic needed is immense.
They're flying towards the mountains, which is where the hero went. Get moving. Charge ahead without me. I'll follow behind as fast as I can.
Right. Rit! Tise!
Red!
Donnan's on the way too.
You mean you saw him?
Yes, he was at the port. Looking for me, in fact.
The truth is, Red, I knew he was here, sorry.
You did?
Yeah. He just thought it would be better if you didn't know that he was here in Zoltan. Since...
Different about him that you noticed?
Anything different? No, nothing that I remember stands out to me.
I see. Donnan's right hand. It's cut clean off the wrist from what I saw.
How did that happen? Did he say?
Shisandan tore it off. Apparently he's back.
That can't be. We all bore witness to his death by Ruti's hand.
That's true. But Donnan isn't one to forget an adversary he's faced. He's telling the truth. I have no reason to doubt it.
So then, who did I see if not Donnan?
Shisandan, most likely. After devouring his hand, he was able to take Donan's form.
This is my fault for not telling you sooner. You would have known he was an imposter if I had been honest. And then I could have cut him.
Cut him down, right?
Yeah. I didn't plan on taking up my sword again, but he's an exception.
Let's face him together, Rit. We'll defeat him, and avenge Gaius' death once and for all.
You don't have to.
I do. Destroying Shisanden for good is worth taking up my sword again. There's no point in avoiding this. It's something we must set right.
Yeah, I'll be Champion Rit again. If it means we can finish Shisanden. You go on ahead, Red. I'll be fine.
Roger that. She could have used the mechanism that opens this place up. My kid sister can be so reckless sometimes. All right. Acrobatics mastery. Slow fall. It's supposed to be southwest of here. This is Wood Elf script. But what's it doing in an ancient elven ruin? Heroes Administration. Authority? Is it here?
Wait, you're that apothecary, right?
The girl who dragged you here, where is she?
These ruins.
Okay, give a shout. Let's see if she comes.
What? You want me to risk my life? Call her yourself. That girl scares me to death.
Right. By force it is, then.
Big brother, what?
Tisei told me what's been going on. I'm sorry. I haven't really been much help to you. Truthfully, I've been looking for a solution to suppress your blessing. This cocktail curbs blessing impulses. If you're not careful, it can be toxic. Still too weak for your blessing.
But why? Saving the world is your #1 priority, is it not? Back when we were kids, all you ever dreamed of was getting stronger. You became a knight, saved countless lives, and joined me on the quest to defeat the Demon Lord. You didn't have to help people the way I did, and yet you never hesitated to. I've always wondered why.
Maybe I never told you this, Ruti, but I just wanted to protect you.
Why's that? I am the hero, after all.
My sister, reckless and silly. Because you are precious to me, Ruti. I knew you'd embark on your own journey someday. I've actually been hoping that you want to quit being the hero. I'll support you.
You really mean that? After I abandoned my comrades and broke Godwin out of jail, even if I quit being the hero, you'll still forgive me?
Of course.
I can just do what I want, despite what's expected of me, by the whole world and my blessing. I can really make my own choices.
Just as my life is my own to live, yours is your own to live as well.
Gideon. You know that I'm truly selfish, yes? I'm too selfish to be called a hero. You won't hate your sister for being this way, will you?
Hey now, I'll always love my kid sister, Ruti.
Thank you, big brother. You're the best and I love you.
It has to be around here! Why can't we find it?
Hey, actually, there is an ancient elven ruin this side of the mountain.
And even if there is, who cares? Quit your mindless blabbering and help me find her!
Where it is, part of the ruins lies right here below our feet.
Why are you telling me this now?
What can I say? It slipped my mind.
Well then, where are these ruins you speak of?
Theodora.
Red!
That was quick.
We didn't waste any time.
I must confess, milady.
Tisei, you brought my brother and Rit to me. Thank you.
We must speak with Godwin as soon as possible. He needs demon hearts. They're key to the Devil's Blessing. We have to know what he's planning to do about those.
The demon who visited me also said it requires demon hearts. And yet, since the curse of demon hearts won't manifest within me, the Devil's Blessing can't take effect as usual.
Then, how is it you're able to weaken a hero's blessing?
A nameless blessing emerged within me.
A nameless blessing?
Yes. It's just there, without any skills, and without any impulses.
Huh? I don't know of anything like that. A blessing without a name shouldn't even exist.
Tell us what you do know. Are these murderous rages a symptom of it?
Yes, that is one widely known effect of the Axe Demon's blessing. But if the blessing doesn't manifest, then the murderous rages shouldn't appear either. If this so-called nameless blessing has no impulses, it's safe to assume nothing bad will happen.
Fine, but good or bad, what should we expect to happen?
Point.
Something's here!
Those are Plague Eyes. They multiply so long as their spell is cast. If we attack them, the caster will know where we are.
Convenient. Lightning of Judgment.
Hey! Don't run off alone!
Red, wait!
Keep Godwin safe! Catch up to us after!
Will do!
I have no idea how Ruti has been fighting her battles since I left. How far?
Just around that bend.
Ares. At last, I finally found you! Now come with me and defeat the Demon Lord. Ruti, our hero, you are destined to save the world! I will be by your side every step of the way. We don't need anyone else! Surely you know that! Every last one of them is worthless and pathetic and weak! You and I can do this! The two of us can defeat the Demon Lord alone! A bright and beautiful future awaits us, Ruti! Here, take my hand and join me.
I refuse to join you any longer.
Pardon?
Our journey together is over. I will live my life as Ruti and not as the hero you desire.
A thoughtful speech, oh kind hero. You cannot rid yourself of Gideon even though he would—
You've got it all wrong! Ruti isn't—
Shut up! Look, Ruti. You're finally free. Now let us defeat the Demon Lord.
You never did understand a single thing about me. I missed your vitals. Heal yourself now and you'll live. Ares, I want you to remember this. Had you seriously wounded my brother, I would have killed you on the spot. Gideon, are you okay?
Wait, hero?
I'm no longer the hero. There's nothing more I can do for you.
Why? Why won't you fulfill your role as hero? It's preposterous. Why am I, the sage, sitting here bloodied and all alone? Fools! Why are the lot of them so idiotic? Ah! Damn them!
Need a hand? Call me Buey, a humble adventurer. You'll need this. Or perhaps you don't need it then. Please excuse my presumptuous offer.
My eyes of a... How peculiar. Asura demons are the only beings in this world that exist without a blessing.
Most impressive, Sage. I've no wish to fight you. Rather, I come with an offer. Shall we form a party together?
Huh? Are you insane?
Allow me to finish. A relic of the first hero lies hidden in these ruins. We work together to find it, and then if we must, fight for it.
The relic is truly here?
That's right. If you give it to her, then the hero will no doubt return to your side.
My heart raced the first time I laid eyes on her. A beacon of hope shining so effortlessly in this dark, dull world. How could no one else but me see that? Who she truly was? The hero. The only blessing besides the sage I ever bowed to. I worshipped her. I had finally found my purpose in life. To serve the hero, in accordance with the Almighty's will. I was born to right the wrongs of this sinful world and fight alongside her.
The relic of the first hero.
I'll have Rudy at my side again.
Ares is here too?
Yeah. Not only that, he's after Ruti.
The spirit drake. He probably summoned that creature to get here. Back in the corridor, the plague eyes were his doing too.
Ares has proceeded to the lower level. And he's not alone, there's someone else.
Can you tell who it is?
I can't. Whoever it is working alongside Ares conceals their presence with magic.
Is it Shisandan?
The only one it could be.
But what are they planning to do?
No point in standing around. If Shisandan is deceiving Ares, then we'll just have to find out why.
Right.
Wait, hold on. I'm lost. What exactly are the four of you going on about?
Sorry, but there's no time to explain. Let's go.
Go where exactly? I'm staying right here! Wait, don't leave me!
I'm going ahead.
Donan! I brought you along for a reason. No matter how things turn out from here on, I wanted us to face it together. So I'd prefer if you didn't charge on ahead without me.
What's that supposed to mean?
You truly are all brawn and no and I'll be the wits of the operation.
Not sure I follow, but alright. You do things your way and I'll do things mine. That sound good?
Donan?
Well, fancy seeing you alive.
Ares, if you know what's good for you, stay out of my way.
For a brute, that strike was impressively calculated. I can't even move my fingers. However, he's still one-handed.
I almost forgot. And don't take this the wrong way. I'm still gonna kick your ass where you stand. But I ought to thank you. The loss of my right hand made me realize just how strong as my right hand was. Dragon Tail Fist!
Ares! Help me! Ares! Me against a martial artist like Donan? Seriously? I would not stand a chance! Ares! No, I have to act. There must be something I can do, yes? I'm smart. I always make the right choice when it counts. After all, I'm the Sage! Gargantuan Storm Javelin!
Go to hell. You've been wounded by a blast through the body, and yet you stand ready for more. Even I've never observed a martial artist such as yourself. Your strength surpasses the role allotted by your blessing. You're not the only skilled fighter here, Brute, though my martial arts style is often mistaken for mere acrobatics.
Well, what do you know? It looks like you got me, huh?
Am I really all right with this? Yes, of course I am. What's one more eliminated comrade? I, more than anyone, knew how formidable Gideon was. And that's why I had no choice but to get rid of him. I couldn't be the sage I was meant to with him in the way.
Sage, I'm in your debt.
Oh, spare me. Let's go.
Right. Be on your guard for traps here. We should have access now.
How did you unlock this contraption? Its origins date all the way back to an extinct civilization. The Holy Demon Slayer? Only one should be in existence. So why are there more?
You're wrong. None of these blades is the Holy Demon Slayer. The sword the current hero yields, what you call the Holy Demon Slayer, is a replica of the swords before you. The blades bestowed by the Almighty and wielded by the first hero.
The true Holy Swords.
Aptly named, too. They will be known as the True Avengers. No, the Sacred Avengers, to distinguish them from the replica. Like the sword she carries, the hero too is but a copy. The soul of the first hero, replicated by the Almighty.
A replicated soul?
Returning Ruti to the hero's path requires precisely 2 steps. First, you must pair the hero with one of the Sacred Avengers. When wielded by her, its power will enhance the hero's blessing, and restore the innate impulses that have been weakened by the Devil's blessing.
Simple enough if it means having Ruti back.
The next do it. You must strike him from her heart. Her brother is the reason she strayed from her path and wishes to live an ordinary life.
What's so difficult about that?
Stay on guard, everyone.
Your big brother.
Thunderwaker! So you kept it?
Yes, it's yours after all.
Thank you.
My dearest disciple, what a surprise.
Paralyzing flame! Just die already, Gideon! Ares!
Rise. Ares, there's still time. Surrender now.
I'll surrender once you're at my side again. Gargantuan
Sacred
Storm
Punisher!
Javelin! Get me the hell out of here!
You mustn't be so quick to go running off like that. Stay within sight for now, please.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
What this? It's nothing.
Don't be absurd. It's fatal. Drink this, quickly.
Ruti need only wield this sword.
Martial art. Rain Whirlwind!
So, her power already exceeds that of the former hero.
Something's coming below!
What?
Move, Rit! Hurry!
Holy chains!
Theodora?
But why?
Curse me if you wish. I'll atone with my life after. But your life must be sacrificed to preserve this world's peace.
And why my life?
Because you are the hero.
I never wanted to be. Not once have I ever asked for this. There's plenty out there who desire and earn that title. So why give it to me?
Countless lives will be lost in the name of your ego.
Faceless lives, you mean? Why must I sacrifice my own life to save strangers?
Because it is the Almighty's will.
Rit!
Heart-wrenching dilemma.
Face the facts. Gideon may wield a sword better than anyone else, but he can't save those dear to him without your aid. Humanity needs you to be the hero.
That's nonsense! Don't place my life in her hands! You don't have the right!
Don't I? Was it not the hero who saved your kingdom? As living proof, you should know more than anyone that the world needs the hero.
You're wrong!
How am I wrong?
It wasn't simply the hero, the guide, or the crusader that saved me and my country. The ones I have to thank for that, for saving us, are Ruti, Red, and you yourself.
So you understand?
Listen to me! The hero is much more than a blessing. She's a person who has the blessing. It took much more than the hero to save Logurvia. My country is here today because you three inspired us to rise up. You made us fight for ourselves!
The will of the Almighty is what I preserve. Without question. I will not rebel!
If his will involves placing the fate of the world on unwilling shoulders, then I'll show him just how wrong he is. That's just wrong, and I don't care.
It seems we agree on one thing. The hero does not simply exist. Only those who strive to be the hero are worthy of that name. And yet the Almighty is too foolish to understand a simple fact that you all grasp easily. Unfortunate.
No, Rit!
Rise, Iron Wall! This is the end, Gideon!
No, Gideon!
A measly replica managing to shatter the sacred Avenger is a most impressive feat!
Poof! Gone! The guide and his little beloved are both gone! I'm better! You're dead, yet I still live! Victor and vanquish the sage and the foolish one! Tornado cutter! You conniving little assassin.
I don't understand. How could you ever betray your own party?
My loyalty is to Ruti only, and it's the hero's duty to sacrifice all in the name of her blessing. That sacrifice is for the hero's greater good, for her own happiness.
How would you know anything about that? It's true, my lady is formidable in a fight. Even when home she's shy and can't read the room, but her heart's full of love. She's just as normal and ordinary as everyone else. I won't let you take my precious friend when you can't even understand that simple fact about her.
Huh? Forget about me! I'm not teaming up with these fools. I just hate looking at cocky bastards like you who act all high and mighty because they don't know they're the bad guy. The hell do you think you are?
What are you driveling on about? As if a paltry little spider could outwit a sage.
I won't act like I follow what's going on or what the hero is going through. What is right and what is wrong. But there's one thing even I understand. Gideon! Britt! The two of you are my comrades. I'll help you! I'll get you out of this mess! You're not dying on my watch! No one's gonna tell me otherwise. Martial art, Rising Dragon's Roar!
What the hell? Why won't you just die already? You and your worthless blessing! Ares? Die, Gideon!
Go, Red!
Now, the killing blow!
Don't underestimate Mr. Crowley Wally.
You should see the look on your face now, you uppity bastard.
How did that...
Help me. She's undone. Heal me. Bring me my hands. Somebody. Anybody. How could this be? Why is it always you? I'm more powerful, far wiser. Ruti, oh my lady. It was foretold that I was born to serve only the hero, and yet...
I want to live my own peaceful life alongside my brother.
Regardless, you are still a threat. In the name of Asura, I will end your life once and for all.
Is me living my own life really so wrong?
Hero, the Almighty and all humanity won't allow the hero to lead a peaceful life.
Something's burning in my heart. The fire of rage.
Such power. Even if the Devil's Blessing sparked this, I can't believe it manifested so clearly.
Give it back. The life my brother and I shared. This time I will finish you!
At last she wields the Sacred Avengers. In the end, I was at least able to do that.
She'll heal fine with this.
Why are you saving her?
Because she's my friend.
How'd I get mixed up with a bunch of do-gooders?
It's not like that. I mean, yeah, Theodora turned against us. And yet, even though she became our enemy, a comrade because of me. Ruti, I was getting worried. Are you hurt?
Please come to your senses, my Lady Ruti. The man standing before you is someone very precious in your life. Please do not harm him. Please don't.
She's completely lost it. Godwin, Rit, look after her. What's wrong? You idiot! Are you trying to get yourself killed with that thing? You all right?
Big brother!
Looks like we missed all the fun here.
Theodora!
No good. The wound's too deep. My power isn't enough. Let me help. Oh no. Why won't it answer? Why now? When I fight, my blessing, it always comes to my aid. In senseless battles I want no part in. Yet it abandons me when I need to save someone precious for once in my life. Please no! Just when I finally found an actual friend! And now Tisei, she's gone because of me.
Allow me. Regenerate. She's safe now. I still believe I had no choice. Therefore, I will not ask you for your forgiveness.
Even if your actions had killed Gideon?
That's right. Once Sir Gideon left the party, each and every one of us fell completely apart. It made me wonder why you, the hero, didn't immediately go after our guide. Then again, you never needed a party, did you? Me, Ares, Donna, and even Gideon. We were of no use to you. You could forge ahead without us. You don't need to eat, you don't need to drink. You never tire or even sleep. Not even weaknesses like fear or despair. It took me an embarrassingly long time to realize the hero's path. The hero's path is one filled with loneliness and a cruel fate. But I carried on as your crusader, so you fulfilled your role. Weren't you born to save us?
I wasn't. I never wished for this.
But now the almighty Demes, and all of humanity beneath him, must judge me. My betrayal cannot be forgiven. Go ahead, kill me now.
Don't do it! All my life I wanted to be a hero. I looked up to every single one of you. However, I never could have imagined that the path would be so grim for those fated to be our saviors. And now I see that Theodora too was anguished over what she should do. What she did may have been wrong. Some might even call it foolish. Despite that, Theodora is still a hero. She fought for the sake of the world, using what means she believed were right until the very end. Therefore, I beg everyone here, please spare her life.
Lady Ruti, thank goodness you're okay. Tisei, please forgive me for making you worry. Forgive me for harming you. Everything's going to be okay now. Because from here on, I'm going to live as Ruti.
I see.
It's just who I am. I don't see myself as a hero the world needs. If anyone is suited for that role, it's only you, Theodora.
Me?
It's true that you fought for the sake of the world. And here you are, wounded and anguished. As Albert said,
Is that not the very definition of a hero?
I think any real hero would never feel that loneliness.
A real hero?
One who really wants to save the world of their own free will. Physical strength doesn't make a hero. It's a hero's strength of purpose that inspires in others the courage to fight.
Gideon. No, Red. Do I have what it takes to become a worthy guide like you?
If that's what you truly want, sure you do.
I do. After all, it's far better than fighting comrades for the sake of the Almighty's laws.
Ares just had to leave behind one more mess for the rest of us to clean up. Snow.
Gideon!
Hey there.
You should really bundle up, Lady Ruti. I like it. It's been so long since I've felt the cold against my skin.
Pretty, isn't it? Be careful not to catch a cold now.
I've never had one before. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Let's not. How about you two join us for a warm breakfast?
Thank you for the meal. So good.
Ruti's blessing in its current form is called the New Truth. Its skill, known as the Ruler, is powerful enough to dominate over other blessings. But she mostly uses it to suppress her own.
Are you and Tisei going out and about after this?
Yes. With any luck, we'll find a farm that's for sale.
So you're really committed to growing medicinal herbs? Excited?
Sure am. It's the first goal I've made for myself. And I want to help Lady Ruti in any way I can. I'll be back in time for tonight's funeral service.
See you there.
I'll stay behind to look after the shop. Gonz is planning to stop by a little later.
Right. Shop's yours.
O great almighty Demis, today we commend unto thee this, thy faithful child, of thy faithful teachings, to complete his first and final pilgrimage. The life he led is inscribed upon his divine blessing, and we now return it to thy keeping, along with his sins. If his divine blessing be full of...
According to the Holy Church, we're given a new divine blessing and reincarnated after death. If so, I hope that means Ares is no longer at the mercy of the sage's blessing.
Step forward.
Gideon, listen. I'm sorry you got involved in this.
I have to look after you. It's my job.
Well, I'm headed back to the inn now.
How long are you staying in Zoltan?
2 or 3 days rest is all I need for this little flesh wound. Then I'm on my way.
So soon. Visit any time.
Fighting's more my speed. Forget the slow life. But there's still one thing I don't get. What's a demon doing wielding holy swords?
Confused me too. I have no clue, honestly. The sword was created to slay the Demon Lord.
Theodora said that the holy sword was an ancient relic of the first hero, and yet she's on Dawn at 5. They're not just spares, are they?
This is just a theory, but I think one of them is missing.
Who took it?
I'm thinking one of the past heroes. If they did, then the numbers add up.
You mean the number of arms on an Asura? So that must mean the first hero was...
Asura demons don't have blessings. So the creator of divine blessings must have changed the hero's meaning.
Almighty Demis.
I'm positive the first hero would have respected your choice, Ruti. You took back what it means to be the hero, after all.
Thanks, you two, for helping with repairs. Everything looks exactly the way we left it.
Come over to eat anytime. It's really the least we can do.
I almost forgot. Is your little sister holding up okay?
Yeah, everything's fine now.
Well, that's a relief. You'll have to introduce me to her sometime.
Of course.
Later.
He even slashed the bed. The bed you and I shared together. You know, I never told you, but lately I start freaking out when I go to sleep. Guess I'm worried that one morning I'll wake up and you won't be sleeping there beside me.
That won't happen.
We all need you, Red. Everyone relies on you for your guidance. You truly are the guide. Everyone here counts on your inner strength to save us.
There are plenty of blessings out there more capable.
No, it's not the blessing that we all depend on. Everyone just trusts you and your experience through the life you've lived that's been shaped by your blessing.
Do you think so?
But I'm scared. What if you leave? What if you decide to go away and guide someone else? This shop and that bed were somewhere we could always return to. But after Ares, I was afraid you didn't want to come back home with me.
You're wrong. I wanted to come back.
You really did?
I came back because I need you, Rit. This shop and our bed. Without those, I'm not fully myself. I'm me because I'm with you. Do you remember, Rit? When we met again, you called me Bird Brain, and you were surprised to find there were things I didn't know. You knew. Even though I was far from perfect back then, you still stuck around to run this little shop with me. It made my heart leap. I am a guide. I guide someone until they can go it alone, and then, sure, I move on. But you're different. You stayed, you never left my side, despite all of my flaws.
Red.
This shop marks the happiest end to my journey. I just love you so much, Rit, more than I can even describe or put into words.
You'll be with me forever.
Right now, that's all my heart yearns for.
How pathetic. We're already so fragile that we can't make it without one another.
Is that so bad? We're living a peaceful life now. We don't have to be strong anymore.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Why you? I'll get you for that. How do you like it, huh? Did you see that?
You're beautiful.
So cheesy. But being like this with you feels right.
Exactly. You and I are complete.
Not yet. I think there's one little thing that we're still missing. So awkward. But okay, Red. Here goes. Watch your hand.
Sorry, it's just... I've been holding back all this time. I don't think I can much longer.
You don't think... I felt the same exact way, too. I love you, Red. Amazing. Living together with you has been nothing short of amazing. I'm pretty sure this is true bliss.
You and I will share plenty of years here. I said before that this was the end of my journey, but it's also the start of a new one.
What kind of journey?
One that's wonderful, but also peaceful. We'll run our shop together, and on days off, we'll go out. We'll have a couple of kids, too. Mess up a lot trying to raise them, but laugh about it when they're older, and then we'll grow old together. We'll have to babysit the grandkids, of course. Things will get hectic again, and though it may seem hard, it'll be a lot of fun.
Lovely. I can't wait to share it all with you.
I asked you before, but a gemstone. What is your favorite?
Whichever you pick is my favorite. You decide. The one you choose for me will be my favorite gemstone.
As you wish.
My heart's pounding so hard. I just can't wait to see. Finally.
Ruti.
Good morning, big brother.
Morning. Did Rit take off already?
She said there's no rush to hurry over.
Then let's swing by the port first. Afterwards, I'll take you out for breakfast, since we have time to ourselves.
The local cuisine does sound delicious, but nothing even comes close to beating my big brother's cooking.
Hi, Red. Oh, hey, new lady?
It's not like that. This is Ruti, my little sister.
So, Red's got a sis. She's a cutie.
She's also a brand new B-rank adventurer, so don't get any funny ideas if you want to live.
Say what? Champion Red and your little sister? Maybe I should get into the apothecary business for a leveled up blessing.
That's not how it works. Like it?
It's unassuming, but that gives it character.
If you like it that much, it's yours, my treat.
Thanks. I'll take it then. I had fun today. I had almost lost hope that we'd ever be able to spend time together like this again. And my friends, Tisei, Mr. Crawley, Wally, and Red are all so amazing. Thank you, big brother. Can we stay together like this forever?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. I'll always be by your side, Ruti.
We're done looking over the herbs.
Thanks for the help. I'm going to check on them later. You two should go and take a break.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. At least take a seat.
Well, my feet could use a break, but only because you asked, big brother.
Seriously, what's happening?
I never know just what to say during times like this.
Miss Ruti! What's going on?
An urgent job just came in. A gang of ogres seized a village and captured the adventurers that were sent to take care of them.
All up to you. It's your life now.
This is what I want to do. I'll be back soon, big brother.
Yeah. Be careful, okay?
In the end, she truly is the hero the world needs. Lady Ruti doesn't just fulfill a role. She fights of her own free will.
You said it. Ruti! When you come back home, I'll make whatever you want. Any requests?
Just milk and honey.
Drinking with such a lovely lady, my luck's finally turning around.
Tell me, what is Zoltan really like?
A dreary backwater. It's difficult to reach and has no strategic value. Nothing much going on in that place.
Oh? Sounds like you hate it.
Not at all. It may be a backwater, but it's a fine town. I could never hate it. Couldn't think of a better place to settle down for a slow life.
Gideon, Rit, I very much look forward to seeing the two of you again.